The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hi everyone, welcome to the...
Did I mute myself?
Yeah,
How did I mute the applause? That's crazy.
Hi!
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, it's good to know as professional as ever, boys.
Some things never change.
I just thought you forgot the name of the show. I was like, yeah, that's fair. You know, it happens.
Welcome to the...
Friday Silverback C.
Silverback effing real afternoon tea. With Ripper!
The Forbidden Back.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. If that's where you want to go,
Not much happening today, guys.
No.
Yeah. No, very quiet day. I don't know how we're going to do a show, to be honest with you. I mean,
either.
Nothing to talk
we
about.
could just regroup next week if you want.
Sure.
Take the night off. All right. Yeah.
Oh, there was one thing.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
What was that?
No, sorry, it was nothing.
Fallout?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, actually, Molly, you're absolutely right. Chat. There is only a couple of days left on our plushies, and this is it. This is it. There's no extension now. This is it. The last 3.5 days, three days, and that's it. We're done. So go grab your plushies, your real boo-boos plushies. You got your
go back to their own planet soon enough.
Yeah.
Stuffed for your pleasure.
There you go. Look at them all. Look at them all. X-Ray Girl's ahead of Gary again. Look at them all.
Wait. Scroll down.
Yeah.
Scroll down. It's a tie.
No. Right. Look at you. 515. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, Gary's worried now.
X-Ray Girl. 5-1.
Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie.
Oh, you got lucky.
So when it's a tie, they put the woman first, huh? Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah, boy. Maul is, look at he's way ahead. Look at him.
Just kicking our ass.
I know.
I do come with the little friend, so I think he's pulling all the weight, that little squid.
That plushie is that's a really good plushie.
It's a good plushie.
That's a really good plushie.
Thanks to everyone who has purchased them. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's gonna sell a lot. That's gonna sell a lot of plushies.
He's so cute and
He
horrifying.
is so cute. But he's so cute, and then he's so cute.
You see, canonically, I help out Peeping Tom in one of his battles, and that's where I do all the damage.
Oh,
You're like
an
Deus
important
Ex
mission.
Mauler. Yeah.
Oh, I love me a bit of lore.
Oh yeah, no, it's one of those what they're trying to cover up all the ladies in the town, and they're updating all of their clothing, so you can't see anything. And we teamed up. We were like, we got to stop this.
Oh, it's the deadly duo of terms and conditions.
Yeah, we got
it. That's a good villain right there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like they have like minions called Patches.
Dude, terms and conditions can warp reality and not give you any warning and just cancel you. Very deadly villain.
And Patches, they just jump on you and cover you up. Just like,
yeah. And then the right hand man's called Update.
You have like a horrifying scene where like someone as example, is hit by several patches and just patched into the wall, and you never see them again. Blood just splatters everywhere.
God,
See, it makes it itself, because then the camera would pan to us too. We'd be like, "Holy shit!"
There needs to be a Schlurpo plushie. High demand for Schlurpo plushie.
What would it even be?
It's gonna happen. We'll do it. Chat. When I'm gonna cause myself all sorts of trouble now. When Eric July gets his finger out of his ass and gets Ripper Send set up, I'm only joking, Eric. But no, when he does
he'll
that,
get it set up.
We're gonna get a real BBC store on there. We're gonna get a real BBC store on there. We'll have all new merch, all new real BBC merch. We'll have Schlurpo t-shirts. We'll talk to Makeship and we'll make a Schlurpo plushie designed by all of us. We'll all have our feedback into it.
It's just gonna be this horrible morph of several different things.
Yeah. and we'll also have a star, maybe like a Star War. What's your favorite Star War? I don't know. You know, we'll do stuff, chat. We'll do stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
seriously though, buy a plushie. My bathroom's getting out of fucking hand. I spoke to my bathroom guy today when he was leaving. He's like, "Right, done for the day. I'll see you at 8:00 tomorrow morning." And he said, "This is what I've done today," and he's showing us what he's done today. And I was like, "Oh, this is good. This is starting." You know, I said, I'm just asking the question, But how many more days do you think now? And he said, might be up against it, but hoping to finish tomorrow. And I was like, wow.
You can go back to streaming everything.
What's your experience with contractors? Like, how much experience do you have with contractors?
I don't have I did order a contractor
could
once.
Mean a week.
No. If it's not done tomorrow, and there is quite a bit of stuff to do, but if it's not done tomorrow, it's definitely going to be finished on Friday.
Okay, good.
And it's oh, dude, you've seen my bathroom, Gary. I mean, not that I can really make you remember what my bathroom was like, but
it was very bathroomy.
Yeah. Had a toilet,
shower,
sink that's blocked with no hot water.
That's beautiful.
I've got before pictures.
I remember you bitching about your house, going like, "It's not that big." I'm like, dude, this is big, if not bigger than the house I lived in San Francisco.
It's tiny. My house is tiny.
Our house is a postage stamp.
I'm touching the wall.
Oh shit!
You know how big this room is.
Yes, I do.
It's so deceiving, isn't it? The camera angle makes it look so much bigger, and it's fucking tiny.
That's like the closet I was in San Francisco, my first office.
Good times.
Good times. Hey.
Well, since nothing's gone on, thank you for watching, everyone. Mods,
see you next week.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, there might be this though.
I'm falling down on my ass. That's what it sounds like.
Right, I did it. I watched it for you, Gary.
How come you didn't give me orders to watch it, huh?
I can't. Mole, I love you. I can't hurt you like that.
I thought Drinker would give you orders to watch it.
No. And I was gonna say, if you had tried, I would have said we made a deal a long time back that I'd watch.
We did make a deal.
We did make a deal, and that's what I told Az. I was like, you should watch it, but then we made a deal, so never mind. And then he watched it anyway.
For me, I've watched Disbrew's reviews of it. Okay, it's good enough.
Good. They're good reviews, by the way. Watch those Disbrew reviews. Subscribe to Disbrew, folks. They are funny.
Yeah, because he's going to be the only one doing it.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm probably going to go against the grain here, but
oh fuck no! No!
I absolutely fucking hated them.
There you go.
Yeah.
They were fucking shit. Yeah,
they're just bad. So there's that. there is like Russell T Davies doesn't have it anymore. So even if it wasn't like completely bereft of testosterone and masculinity, which it is, it's still just bad. And it's supposed to be for children, which makes it creepy, which makes it really creepy. And then there's all the other stuff. Like, did you catch the abortion thing? It's subtle.
I didn't personally. I heard you talk about that, but I didn't personally. I did catch what I did laugh uproariously about was nobody's born wrong. So I did laugh about that because that could be taken
the wrong way.
Very much against that.
How do you feel about it? Like the fact that they bring up like it's against the law to kill them, but nobody's here to take care of them. It's
but there was though.
But there was, but the kids
but there was
didn't know that.
Neglectful black woman. I don't know. Doctor Who branded woke and unwatchable is one article there.
Yep.
And there is a myriad of those. Doctor Who ratings plummet. Doctor Who fans label TV series woke and unwatchable. That's the Daily Express. That's a different one. Ncuti Gatwa Doctor Who ratings plummet after viewers told don't watch it and turn off the TV. So they did. Touch grass, I think Ncuti said. Turn off the TV and touch grass.
Go touch grass.
Yeah.
And people did, and then he was sad that they didn't show up. So it was the Charlie's Angels meme.
I'm be honest. I'm not even sure how much of a difference it made him saying that, but like, because everyone was fucking tuning out anyway.
Yep.
But it is just golden irony juice when they say something like that, and then everyone's like, "I want to watch something else."
The fact
I love it.
Like, I'm not going to defend Disney. Disney's stupid for taking this deal, but they got duped. They got fucking duped by Russell T Davies.
Oh, they bought the Titanic.
Yeah, they had like. This was never going to have a chance. And somehow Russell T Davies convinced Disney and Russell T Davies and his crew convinced themselves that this would be a worldwide phenomenon. And it was just not the one they intended.
It was 10 years ago. You know, when it was actually made for everybody, adults, children alike, men, women, regular folk, blue collar, white collar, straight, gay. When it was made for everybody, it was actually really popular.
No, this was made with hate and spite.
Yes. There's definitely a hatred of white men. It's just rampant in everything.
It was She-Hulk, right? Where we were talking about back in the day, like watching a show, because it was in direct opposition to something like House of the Dragon, where it's like watching a show that's telling a story versus a show that's reacting to like on the day culture in an angry, spiteful, like I hate you kind of way. It's just like, oh, this is embarrassing. Because like South Park react to very up to date culture, but they come across as having fun with everything, all the elements.
Yes.
It's like, let's fuck around. While this is, and She-Hulk and other shows like it always come across as like, you're wrong. And look, I'm going to spend millions and millions of dollars saying you're wrong in my show. It's like, all right, yeah.
We're gonna spend, was it $250 million on She-Hulk? We're gonna spend $250 making a TV show that we know is gonna be shit, that's gonna reference people that say this show was shit.
And act like we got ahead of it.
Yeah.
We owned the chuds.
Yeah, we did the whole I plan being retarded meme all along. Yeah, ridiculous. And this, look, I mean, this picture just makes me want to fucking vomit. It's like, what? This doesn't exude the Doctor. What the fuck does this exude? Now, I'll tell you exactly what it exudes. It exudes Ncuti Gatwa. It exudes a short, black, Rwandan actor, homosexual actor. That's what it exudes. When I was watching Doctor Who, I saw Ncuti Gatwa. I didn't see the Doctor. There was no gravitas. There was no depth. The way that he would talk about Gallifrey, it was just like some mincing pie. It's like, there was like a cellular genocide and they all died. I was like, what? And then it's just like, oh yeah, I live over there. I'm over there right now. I live in a junkyard with my granddaughter. She might be dead. I don't know, because like all dead. I don't know.
Except for all the other Time Lords that are there that bi-generated.
Well,
so
that's
they're all around.
But exactly, if he said I'm the last of the Time Lords, well, you're not last of the Time Lords because you're bi-generated.
No,
so
yeah.
you got all your Time Lords plus a whole fucking other row of them.
This is like the most not alone you've ever been.
Yes. Does that mean David Tennant's now just snuffed it?
Yeah, why not? Didn't he say he's never coming back?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, chat. If I've got internet problems, it's because I've cancelled my Virgin Media and I'm doing my 30 days notice period, and Virgin have throttled the shit out of my internet when I quit. So I'm probably going to have shitty internet for the next 30 days until it gets taken over, I'm afraid. So, yeah, I might be freezing and wibbly wobbling.
It's not very nice of them.
No, it's not. But that's Virgin, because they were like, hey, now that you're leaving us, let's have a look for a better deal for you. And I went, no, if you wanted to give me a better deal, then you wouldn't have let me pay the fucking ridiculous, stupid shite in the first place.
Yep.
No more Virgins for me, correct. I'm into whores from now on.
Nice.
So
there's no masculinity. There's no masculinity at all.
And the audience reviews were, you couldn't see them for a long time. I don't even know if I haven't checked if you can see them now, but I know the number was going up and down a little bit, but remaining under like the 60% rotten. The 100% has now been ruined from the critics. It's last time I checked, it was at 97%. So one brave soul came in there and said, this is shit. Or maybe just gave it a mid review. And this thing will be forgotten by the time it's done. So they released 2 episodes. It's only gotten 6 more. It's a shortened season.
Just 8.
I don't even know what you say about it because it was so bad. Like at that musical number, there's always a twist at the end. I noped out. Like I can't even do this.
It was embarrassing, and it went on for like 3 fucking minutes.
It went on for a long time. Like that's what I saw. I'm like, I'd rather just go stream about it and not watch this. So.
I was waiting when he said there's always a twist at the end. I was like, oh, okay. So what's the revelation? Oh, no, they're just going to sing another song. And then when they sang another song, they went outside and the zebra crossing turned into a piano key. So when they're walking across it, I'm just like, oh, for fuck, just fucking end.
Do you like how they had the Beatles in an episode and didn't have a Beatles song, but they played California Gold? Like, what the hell? You couldn't afford a Beatles song?
Couldn't afford it, yeah.
Like
they did mention them.
Isn't there a Beatles documentary on Disney Plus? So, like, what the hell?
But dude, 2.6 million on episode 1, and literally back to back, the second episode lost 200,000 people. 200,000 people were like, nope, after seeing the first one, which was seen by fuck all.
I predict +7's going to have a gazillion people watching it.
58 million.
58 million people are going to watch it. Most watched Doctor Who episode on streaming ever.
It is. Totally is, though.
You know it.
We know that they're going to fudge. We know that, I mean, they fudged the last ones. Absolutely fudged the last ones. I think they're going to try and incorporate Disney numbers into them 100%. That's what they're going to do, because they're going to say, well, Disney's a streaming service and the +7s are actually, the Consolidated's actually taking streaming services that have it on. So it's actually technically correct that we can add Disney's numbers.
The numbers Disney makes up and gives to you.
Exactly. Whatever number they made up, because the boost from the Christmas special was laughable on the Consolidated. It was
none
just
of them
like
charted on the Nielsen charts. Like,
how much sure Disney like invested in Doctor Who as an IP to the point of like protecting it? Do you reckon? Like, how long before they just give up on it?
It's a huge investment. It is for this type of show. I mean, Russell T Davies has been talking. I don't know the number.
They've bought just 2 seasons. That's it. Yeah,
they said it's way more than the BBC ever gave them. So, whatever.
I mean, now that Shooty might He might be walking after. He's already filmed his shit. He might be walking now.
Or prancing. I think it's more prancing.
Oh, mince. Yeah. Oh, dear God. I just. Oh, never mind.
No, a lot, Mahler. They've invested a lot, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know what their reasoning was in getting this. I absolutely. I'm kind of.
Well, it feels like they were tricked. They were told they were going to be getting a lot more.
Yes, and to the bankers who have no fucking idea what fandom is, no idea what this show is, and never watched it, probably sounded like a good idea. They probably saw on paper that, hey, the guy that everybody loved is returning. We're gonna launch it with a really popular doctor and a really popular companion. What could go wrong?
A really popular Doctor Who writer.
Yes.
So much for that.
Well, you know, Mauler, when you go, hey, Az, you need to play this video game. You need to watch this. I have to say to you, don't watch it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I already knew. That's why I was like, staying the fuck away.
Well, I mean, it's because there's cringe to make fun of, but honestly, not even enough of that. It's just bad. Like the worst part is the talking babies. Like that, it is. They just put lips moving on babies, right? And it looks like something from 1995. And it's like, you've got all this money. It looks terrible. And they don't care, right? There's no care in this at all. This is, again, activist Russell T. Davies coming back and shaping Doctor Who the way he wanted it, and he felt bound by the BBC before. Not really sure, but it totally shits on his legacy. David Tennant coming back, it shits on his legacy. So if you don't want old Doctor Who ruined for you, do not watch it. Just don't. It's not Doctor Who. They rebooted it. It's called season 1.
Hey, Mauler, I've got a question to ask you. This is a have your best guess. You are stuck on a space station.
Gotcha.
It doesn't move. It's a space station.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually want to get to a planet where you can live and shit and have fun.
Live and shit.
I'd like to live.
So, I mean, you like live and shit. You actually do that. So
you live, yeah. So, how do you think the Doctor solved the problem of making the space station move so it can go to the planet?
Explore the ship, get to the cockpit or whatever, the main station, the bridge, figure out what's going on in there.
Can't call it the cockpit anymore, Mahler.
Yeah, it's vagina kit.
I realized, I was like, oh God, I should be careful. I don't want to upset anybody. The vagina
lounge.
Maybe there's something wrong with the engines, or maybe there's something wrong with fuel. You'd figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an alien eating the fuel, and he's got to stop it. Who knows?
That's actually very close. Yeah, he makes the spaceship fart.
Oh,
and then he saves the bogeyman, who's made out of bogies from the snot of the little babies in their little snot rags.
Because we all know it's actually the boogeyman, but they called it the bogeyman, so it really left nothing to the imagination about what the bogeyman was made out of. He was made out of bogies.
And he wanted to kill all the children, but at the end, the Doctor let him live because he was the last of his kind, just like the Doctor, except the Doctor's not the last of his kind.
No, because he's got
a shitload of doctors out there.
The boogeyman isn't the last of his kind. He lives in our noses everywhere.
He lives in our noses everywhere.
Well,
he's done all that bisexual generating.
And then in the next episode, they decided to get rid of the Master. The Master is gone, but now we have...
Because he died in the genocide as well, apparently, which he did.
No, he didn't. So he came back, but whatever. So they have the Maestro now. The Maestro, played by Jinx Monsoon, who is the child of the toy maker and the dad of the Harbinger, that little kid. So that was the twist at the end,
What?
The twist at the end was the little kid Harbinger was back.
Right.
I'm sure you missed it because you were too busy, like your entire body was cringing.
I saw him, but I didn't care.
Neither did I.
I didn't care.
You know,
we are doing more like lofty allusions to future things as well in these episodes, I assume.
Yeah, he would. He who won't be named, whatever.
Voldemort.
I think, yeah. No, yeah. I mean, they basically.
It sounds like Az really doesn't want to name him.
You know, the ancient one. Whatever they called him.
Tilda Swinton.
They called him something, didn't they?
Oh, the one who waits.
The one who waits. That was it. There's a guy called he's coming.
It's not a guy. It is not a guy. It's the one who waits. It's a girl. Okay, this is Doctor Who.
Oh my god.
Well, they did refer to him as he.
Well, they referred to Jinx Monsoon as he, and then he corrected them.
Oh yeah, Mola. The villain corrected somebody's pronouns. They called Jinx a he because it's a man in a.
Hey, they went 2 episodes without correcting somebody's pronouns. No,
so
3.
That clip's gone around, right?
One.
The Maestro climbs out of a piano, and then they have a back and forth about
I
pronouns.
might have put that up like right after I saw it.
I feel like,
he said, "Get away from him," and they went they, and he went they who? Me, I'm they. You're.
I just feel like there's more pressing matters when a creature climbs out of a piano trying to kill everybody around.
Well, that feeds on unsung songs and defeats you with music, which I mean, like, fine.
Doesn't it kill the whole planet too? Where we fast forward to
because it eats up all the music. There's no creative outlet for humankind, so they just blow each other up.
Oh, we blew up each other even with creative outlets.
I was gonna say there's some songs out there that make me want to push the button. So
so we went to war and annihilated ourselves because we.
I do like the writer feeling pretty profound, being like, without creativity, it's just war. And it's like, we did war too.
No shit.
we got super creative with war.
Yeah.
By the way.
By the way, we're way ahead of you on that one. By the way. So that's So that you probably saw the trailer where London's just a wasteland.
I mean, to me, it just looked like modern London, but
When Disbrew said that on his review, I laughed.
Yeah,
I think that is just London.
It's cleaner, but there's less people.
It's cleaner, but there's less people. I laugh. I had much more fun watching Disbrew's review of that episode.
I will keep up to date for these streams as by watching people.
Is he going to stick? He was kind of wavering at the end. Is he going to stick through?
I think I think Disbrew's got the fortitude to keep on going.
Sure.
It's probably as long as people want to see him, check him out. If there's no interest, which by the way, Doctor Who is veering toward that future.
There is no interest. It would be just Disbrew videos, and it's not good enough for my main channel. I said it last night. It's just not. I'll do some stuff on daily, but there's no way I'm taking time.
It's been beaten into the fucking dirt. This IP
it's making the same mistakes as the Jodie. So like it would just be repeating from the Jodie era. It's like, look, it's fucking still woke. They just dialed it up a little more.
Jokes on QBG, by the way. Everyone's gay.
It is interesting that all the villains are queer. That's one way to not bury your gays.
Wait, was the boogeyman queer?
Evil,
yes, probably.
Of course.
Mola, what is the what do you think the song's about that defeats the Maestro? The one song that defeats the Maestro. What do you think it's about thematically?
Oh, I think I know because I watched Disbrew's video. Isn't it lesbians?
Yes. It's spurned lesbian love.
Which, I mean, there's a lot of songs about that. Okay.
I know. There's a whole fucking business called U-Haul based on that.
Spurned lesbian love. Here comes the U-Haul again.
Here comes the U-Haul again.
U-Haul.
But that is the song that defeated the Maestro. I laughed. By the way, when I was watching the episode and Ruby said, I got this song in my head. The song I wrote for my friend such and such after she split up with a girlfriend. I just went, ha ha ha! Of course. By the way, and when they cut to a demographic of, well, again, Morley, I'm just asking questions. You don't have to answer them if you feel I'm baiting you into anything. But 1960s London. Let's just say you do a demographic of a few buildings. Describe the people. 1960s London. What would you expect to see most likely?
I'm not. The thing is with London is that being the capital of Britain, we've got a couple like the closing empire of Britain, right? We've got a mix of a decent amount of different potential people, but more than likely going to see a white person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, right? That's what you're getting at.
No. Well, they decided to do a quick sweeping demographic of London. There was they first went to an Asian woman. They then went to a little gay brown boy. I could tell it was gay by the way he was dancing to the music. They then went to a old fat white man, and then they went to an old white woman who was just about to get killed. And I was kind of like, it's pretty diverse for 1960s London. You know, in 1960s London, you're just starting the West Indians coming over. You're just starting the influx of West Indians into the UK. 1960s London. So 1963, you're most likely gonna just see a bunch of white people. Bearing in mind that the UK is still about 85% white. But this is the BBC, and the first person in Abbey Road Studios was, of course, a black woman. The captain of the Space Babies, which they said 59,000 fucking times in that episode, Space Babies, was a little black female. It's as if if I was a black female, I'd be like, wait a minute.
It makes me.
Wait a minute. Why'd you keep fucking doing it?
I cleansed the palate with Clarkson's farm, and he was selling space penises at his farm shop. He was calling them space penises.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck.
Harry, let's bring you in for legalize that hood. I see you, baby.
What's up, man?
Let's just bring you in for a second. Can you please describe what the fuck Space Babies was about?
Space Babies. Oh, what was it about? What was the running theme of?
Well, I mean, no, not thematically. Okay. I mean, what was the fuck was I watching visually?
Visually, you were watching a bunch of they had actual infants on the set, which parents don't let your infants, especially
near these
anything
people
associated with the BBC. You should not be letting your fucking kids on the set ever. That being said, it was a bunch of infants running around, sitting in the spaceship that had somehow grown up but remained infants, so they can have full conversations and have ranks. Of course, the black female baby was the captain, and they had to have their noses blown by an AI nanny who was actually a black woman accountant, and the doctor, Nurse What, and his companion first ended up in the past. She stepped on a butterfly, turned into a dinosaur person, and then the doctor somehow got a new magic power, and he's fucking space Jesus and can bring the butterfly back to life. There is a number of companions. There's a number of companions and people from past Doctor Who would have really appreciated that power, by the way.
Can we discuss that, please?
Yes.
I think it's within the first 48 hours of regeneration, you have residual regeneration.
You do, but he was way past the first 48 hours.
Yeah. So we kind of, even though Jodie falling to a death at the beginning of her first episode, we kind of gave her a wee pass based on that.
Yep.
And which was a benefit of the doubt for sure. But we gave her a wee pass because of that. First 15 hours. 15 hours.
You ever see the cut? You ever see the cut some fan made where Jodie falls and just dies? It is so good.
But Shooty's been a doctor for plenty of time, at least a few days.
Well, it's a few days because it was still that Christmas Eve, right? And then she took off, and I think some time passed after that. Not sure, but it's way past.
From episode 1 to episode 2, there's 6 months that passed.
Yeah, 6 months that passed. Okay. So Yeah, it's not residual. If it was residual, they would have done the residual energy. They would have, and the little woo.
Yeah, he just breathes on a butterfly and it comes back to life.
Comes back to
Even
life.
It was funny, guys. It was a good joke. It was funny. That's why it's good.
Because she turned into a dinosaur.
Well, it's just like
said, I will kill you.
It's a pattern in so much stuff of like we just did this little lore destruction for a joke. It's like,
yeah. I mean, look, we all know what happens if you go back to the dinosaur period and step on a butterfly. Well, we know that meme. We all know that. But they did it.
People.
But they
did it.
They did some really on the nose stuff, like literally in Space Babies. But yeah, so they decide to go in the future. And they end up on a space station, and there's a bunch of space babies, and there's a bogeyman on the lower levels, and it turns out that they're growing babies, by the way. So I don't know what the fucking message is here. But they're growing babies. A corporation is growing babies, and then the corporation, due to the recession, has to shut everything down, but they're not allowed to kill the babies. So all the employees leave and protest. They just leave the fucking babies up there, and they make videos going, I am against this, but still left the babies up there to die. One woman stayed behind.
Oh, there's your abortion allegory right there.
Yes, I was trying to tell people that. I'm like,
there you go.
And I love the allegory is explained when the doctor is talking to the accountant. So like that's the abortion allegory is there in a show that features little babies being grown. Take with that what you will. So the AI is quite literal, and they had a children's story, and I guess the children's story got fed into the AI, and it made the booger monster. And they had to save the babies from the booger monster, but maybe the booger monster wasn't really that evil because they let them live, and they had to get the ship going again. So the doctor made it fart. Save the booger monster, which is still down there and still wants to eat babies or like them. I'm not really sure, but they keep them separate. And
he saves the baby.
He saves the babies, but also there's an immigration allegory, Mahler. So they can't just a planet cannot come and get them and rescue them due to immigration law. They have to show up on a shore, and it's like universal or galactic immigration law. They have to show up on a shore.
I thought that when you said a corporation was generating babies, that they were just, trying to make a point about how Star Wars is going to get its new fan base. Just like,
well, I think that might be that could be an allegory for Disney. They do grow their own youth to completely destroy. So, hey, maybe they are growing them and they start to like just go crazy at a certain age.
You never know.
So one thing I've noticed about Shooty's doctor is that he's a massive coward.
Oh yeah, they make a point to where he runs from the booger monster, and he also gets really scared after the maestro, and he sits down and says, I was literally ripped in half.
My soul was ripped
in half the last time I fought like basically a god. And this was the one thing Doctor Who never really did, which would have been rad, like in a better time, was taking on like the gods, more often. And not really explored that much in New Who. But it was fucking terrible. And he also acknowledged there's other doctors out there after saying he is the last one multiple times. And so like it doesn't and like Russell T. Davies has come out and said it's meant to be silly Billy. Did you hear his latest quote?
No.
Disbrew shot me this. He was okay with Star Trek until this is Russell T. Davies. I'm paraphrasing. He was okay with Star Trek until he saw Star Trek Discovery.
Hey,
now he's a big fan.
I was about to say that line on its own was actually okay. It was until that last bit that you said. Because I was okay with Star Trek until Discovery's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You wanted to kill yourself after you saw that. It's like, no. I became a big fan.
I became a big fan.
Yeah.
I became a big fan.
What?
He said he became a big fan after Star Trek Discovery. The show that's currently on. You know what? Star Trek Discovery and Doctor Who will have a race to see who can get lower ratings right now, which is quite exciting.
No, but as you said, Gary, nobody fucking knows Discovery's on its fucking live now.
It's on right now.
I will continue to leave the stream until entertainment improves.
Oh, well, bye then.
Well, nice knowing you, everybody. All right. Buffy talk. No.
Well, we're entertaining, so you know
we try to be.
Did you see the scene comparison people have been pointing out of when Rose contacts her mum in the second episode of the reboot versus when they did it in the Space Babies bullshit? That needs to be highlighted more by everybody, because we've seen, for example, J.J. Abrams copy badly like a previously amazing thing and do it horribly. Have we ever seen an artist try to copy their own work from ages ago and fail miserably to do it? But at least with Ridley Scott, he's making something new. He's not remaking Alien, right? Like Prometheus, I think we can all agree it was terrible, but it was a new idea. It was a prequel to the...
I want to say there is one... I can't... No. I'll say no, but I think... God, I think there's an example of somebody going
there
back.
Probably is at least one, but watching Russell T try to literally fucking copy his own work and fail, how sad is that?
There's two contrasts, and that's good that you picked that one up. I didn't pick that one up. The one I picked up was when Nurse What was explaining to Ruby like who he is, and then comparing it to Christopher Eccleston talking in that one long cut, talking to Rose, explaining like what a Time Lord is, both by the same writer again, and both like just miles apart in quality. So yeah,
they're not the same thing anymore. And Russell T Davies has said, if you're not talking about fucking wokey fucking woke face today, then what are you doing?
He's already done he came back. Yeah, he's the reason he came back is because he was probably running out of jobs, and this was a big cash cow and a way to get back into notoriety when he's past his prime. I think that's the reality of it. Like this is pretty much producing wise. This is the same crew that did that series, but we're going on 20 years. 20 years ago, 19 years ago. And you only have talent for a certain amount of time, especially if you're not staying in the genre. Didn't have to be Doctor Who, but not staying in genre and not honing your skills and going and doing like little dramas or whatever the hell he was doing, and then coming back to this and thinking you can return to form. Like, even if he took it seriously, it wouldn't be as good. But he hasn't taken it seriously.
But if he took it seriously, at least as a showrunner, he could bring people on board. You know, to do the
Moffat's coming back.
Yes,
that episode's already getting roasted. So.
Yeah, so I hear. I mean, the Doctor steps out the TARDIS and steps on the landmine because he's fucking dumb.
So I imagine it's going to be kind of like Heaven Sent, right? Where it's a repeated time where he blows up and he has to maybe go back. That's just my guess. That's a very Moffat thing to do. By the way, Heaven Sent's fucking awesome.
Heaven Sent is awesome.
I think typically, if a creator does one bad scene or one bad episode or even one bad movie, you could be like, well, they might do better next time. But like watching someone fail to copy their own work, like
that's bad.
Yeah, it just makes me think like, good Lord, man, what happened to you?
Well, and that's not the only. I mean, he
doing the last copy though,
even though he's wrong. But he is copying his own work because he's using Chibnall's Time Lord genocide to make him the not the really last, but the Time Lords. And then he goes and repeats the phone call. There's a lot of repeated stuff, and let's not forget that he did the specials, and they've gotten worse as they have gone along. So this was, I mean, again, we got the premiere of Doctor Who, but we got a good look at Shudigawa in the Christmas special that nobody talks about anymore.
Why would you?
The second lowest premiere of a Doctor ever. Same circumstances, by the way. It was on Disney Plus, not earlier, but it was still on Disney Plus, and the ratings were shockingly low, and they were only going to get lower because that whole Tenet thing is gone now, and nobody cares. We're well into apathy. We knew this would happen. Like, is anybody going to be talking about this by episode 8 in 6 weeks?
It's like, oh, it's still going. Oh, okay.
No, nobody's talking about. Well, I say nobody's talking about now as we talk about the show, but the discourse, I should really say, the discourse around the show is that people are calling it woke and unwatchable, and the ratings back that up. And that's the discourse. They're not talking about what went on in the episodes. They're not talking about Shooty's doctor. They're not talking about the relationship with him, the companion. They're not talking about the villains that have been brought in or the stories that they've done in the first couple of episodes. The discourse is literally, this is woke shit. Everyone is recognizing this, and this is historically low ratings.
And Mahler, they absolutely, again, solidified the Timeless Children. The deal breaker for most.
I heard some people say they half retconned it. I was going to ask you.
No. He said, "I'm a person from another place that got taken in by the Time Lords, and now he's got Time Lord.
Now
DNA.
I'm the last of them, except for all the bi-generations that we're just not going to bring up again."
We knew.
I'm the bi-generational Time Lord.
They just wanted to use the term bi-generation. That was the source of that idea. There was nothing other than they just wanted to use the word term bi-generation.
Hey,
I will not be convinced differently.
In Jodie's run, when she goes to Gallifrey, how did the Master kill all the Time Lords?
Don't know.
I don't actually remember. Did he nuke Gallifrey or something?
It looks nuke, but we don't know.
We've got no fucking. He's just there. Goes, kill them all.
Oh, they never actually answered that. Okay.
No. And now they're saying that there was a genocide where the Time Lords were killed at an exploding cellular level
across kind of like
across time and space.
Wait, Star Trek Discovery did something similar.
So why didn't he? Yeah. Master bonded with Gallifrey on a cellular level and then cried. And all the Time Lords cried.
It must have been done through the Matrix. Like, who gives a shit? They'll bring back. It's just a way to repeat this, right? And it's Russell T Davies being fucking lazy and bad.
They mentioned the Rani.
They did. They mentioned Susan.
And I said to you, I said, look, the actress is still alive. Well, she was when I mentioned it first time. The actress is still alive. If you want a female time lady, then you could do a show with Susan, and Susan's husband dies, because they're very old now, and Susan's very old.
But
and
here's the thing: is
fucking regenerate.
We're so far into this. We're making the same arguments during so Doctor Who. You just said woke and unwatchable. That's what it's been since Jodie was around. Like, nothing has changed. It is still woke and unwatchable. And Jodie came in at what, 2018?
17, I think.
She was announced in 2017.
No, yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah, it's been nearly.
It's over, Johnny. It's over. It's over, and it's yeah.
R.I.P. Doctor Who, one might say.
R.I.P. Doctor Who.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, Shooty's got no range. He's got absolutely no range as an actor. He can do cheeky mincing, and that's it. That's all he's got in his repertoire. He can't be serious. He doesn't, or when he attempts to be serious, he's so flat that he doesn't in any way, shape, or form come across as somebody to be taken seriously.
Isn't it crazy that the two shows that at the moment that got it right. One was a very brief spark of happiness, Picard season 3, fucking Star Trek of all things. When Kurtzman fucks off, they accidentally made a good series, and then House of the Dragon, after that horrible end to Game of Thrones. But hey, Star Trek delivered. They put the crew of the Enterprise D on the Enterprise D.
Enterprise D. With
the proper music, flying out. It was fucking great. It wasn't reinventing the wheel. It was on the nose. We didn't care. That's all, you don't need to put your stamp on anything. You don't need to remake Superman's costume to make it unrecognizable. You just need to make the shit look like they can't figure out. We're so far into genre being on top, which it's not going to be anymore, thanks to all this garbage. There's a bunch of fucking retards in Hollywood. That's woke retards. It's the simplest answer.
Yeah.
A retard.
They are retarded, and more probably worse than retarded is they hate you.
Oh,
they absolutely despise you. And so you have this wonderful blend of no talent with self-loathing because they know they're not good enough for this.
Well, that's why Doctor Who went out and gaslit the shit out of everybody before this series came out. Like,
of course,
Jinx Monsoon called fans racist, bigoted, homophobes, transmissions phobes, and told them to fuck off, like literally to fuck off.
He said fuck off. Yeah.
And Shudigatwa said touch grass. RTD's
for God's sake, go outside and touch grass.
Exactly. RTD's out there on video saying unapologetically queer. It's like, why don't you just you've already made a bunch of unapologetically queer shows that were original, that were fine. You know, it's like, why not just make a Doctor Who show?
It's a sin. Boom. That's probably going to be more. By the way, they are going to be more relatable to gay folk than this fucking shit is.
Oh, this show is relatable to no human being on Earth.
It's kind of sad, isn't it? Like, even if there were a bunch of people who hated it strictly because they hated like fucking gay people or black people, whatever, they have to admit eventually they've completely killed their own audience. Like, surely.
When you had 6.8 million tuned in overnight to watch Capaldi's Deep Breath, and then you just within the space of 10 years, you go from that to 2.6 million overnights, and Capaldi's Deep Breath got 3-point-something million in the consolidated, so it ended up with like a 9-point-something, so it did all right. But this is like 2.6. That is a declaration by people that we don't fucking care. We don't want to watch this. And they're blaming the weather. Oh, it was a hot day, so people went outside.
You mean to cut grass?
Doctor Who today. Yeah, they went outside. That's it. But that's what I saw from a lot of people. Well, I would have watched it, but I was told to go outside and touch grass, so I did.
So it aired on a certain time on BBC One, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So like
regular time.
And it hit iPlayer earlier than that. And that's going to be their big excuse. So what happened was the UK all woke up in the middle of the fucking night to rush to watch it, to get the kids, woke up the kids to watch it at midnight on the iPlayer, or use VPNs to watch it on Disney, whatever. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And House of the Dragon was on HBO and HBO Max, what it was called at the time. It still had 10 million people watching it live.
The Eurovision is one of the biggest shows in Europe.
And I don't understand why.
I do. It's the most insane thing. It's Schadenfreude. But that isn't an excuse for people not to tune into Doctor Who. That's an excuse that it should actually get a boost on viewership because Eurovision's coming up. There's no excuse. I'll tell you what the excuse is. It's people didn't want to watch.
Yeah, nobody cared.
It's people didn't want to watch because it's crap. It's crap. It's just
really sorry you missed it, Mahler.
Crap. Oh, by the way, Jinx Monsoon was embarrassing.
I don't want to watch it because it's crap, so I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Jinx Monsoon had no. Right. The funny thing about Jinx Monsoon is that Jinx Monsoon's playing the son of the toy maker, right? Mm-hmm. Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris is actually a very good actor.
Yes.
He's a really good actor. And so you're following Neil Patrick Harris, trying to kind of do a slightly Neil Patrick Harris toy makerish maestro and failing miserably because Neil Patrick Harris did it way better than you because they can actually act.
Well, my show was just loud.
Yes. They just shouted, and they thought that was character, and it wasn't.
They had a music off at the end.
Oh.
And trapped the doctor in a drum and Ruby in a cello. Was it a cello?
A cello case, wasn't it?
Yeah, something
like that.
And
it was the lamest music off as well. It wasn't as if they were doing good music.
It's like, Murray Gold, what happened to you, bruh?
There were moments where I liked a bit of Murray Gold music.
There are. With the theme. But it's...
But my mum, I spoke to my mum on Sunday, and she said, I decided to watch that new Doctor Who. I said, oh yeah? And she went, yeah, I had to turn it off after 1 minute. I wanted to vomit. I said, okay. I said, why was that? And she said, why isn't the Doctor a man anymore? I went, what do you mean? Why is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Why isn't he a male anymore? I said, do you mean why isn't he masculine anymore? That's it. Yeah. Why isn't he masculine anymore? I said he was just this effeminate guy. So that's what they're going with, Mum. That's what they're going with.
Spot on, Mum.
Yeah. That's my 80-year-old mum who would have watched Doctor Who because Doctor Who was for everyone. And we used to watch Doctor Who as a kid, as a family. And we used to watch the Doctor Who Christmas specials on Christmas Day together. She would have watched it.
Yeah.
If it was fun to watch. But she did 1 minute. She was done.
It wasn't even fun to roast at that point. Like, it's repetitive.
It wasn't clever enough to really particularly roast.
No, it was really dumb. It was really, really dumb. Mahler's brain would have melted.
Yeah.
Somebody asked in chat already, Fallout's better than Nurse What?
That's not even like hard though, I don't think, because Nurse What is.
It is. There were moments of Fallout that were okay. I mean, it was terrible. The story was garbage, but there were scenes.
I even feel that way. I mentioned them in my videos. A couple of scenes I liked, performances I liked, aesthetics I liked. But yes. I mean, Nurse What? I mean, oof.
Nurse What was well. I'm legitimately trying to think. Apart from some of the Murray Gold music, which I'm more than happy to say that I like, because Murray Gold's wonderful. Like Ruby doesn't even feel like a character.
No, and she's also they're doing the Impossible Girl thing again, Mahler.
Part 2.
I figured that from even the specials that I watched. I think we talked about it, right? Because she's like a baby or whatever.
The Doctor says to her in episode 2, he says, you can go anywhere that you want to go. Oh, yeah, apart from Ruby Road when you're dropped off as a kid.
Yeah, with fixed point in time, something like that. So it's going to be the Doctor's daughter or something. Who fucking knows? Who knows who Mum is? I don't care. That's the most important part. I don't care. R.I.P. Doctor Who, but
nobody cares.
It's been dead for a long time now. It's just a desecrated.
Why do we care about a character that doesn't have any character?
Ruby is Rose with a side order of Clara.
No, she's not. No. I'll fight you on that. Rose was a really
okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing.
He's not saying she's good as.
I'm not saying it's good.
No. I know what they're trying to say.
Personally.
Yeah. You said that Ruby Rose was like Rose. Ruby is a mix of Rose and Clara. You said that Ruby Sunday was like Rose, and I took that personally.
No, she's a terrible companion, bereft of any soul or character,
personality. Yeah. Nothing. There is nothing about her. She's
she's more like Ruby Ridge than
Ruby Ridge. I don't know what Ruby Ridge is.
It ended very badly.
Oh, you mean on? Oh God,
no. Ruby Ridge was a real life thing.
Vietnam.
No, not Vietnam.
The Korean War.
Idaho. It was Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Right, so.
Ruby Ridge.
Idaho, Wyoming.
Where's Ruby Ridge is the site of a siege of a cabin occupied by the Weaver family in Boundary County, Idaho, in August 1992. It's like another Waco. It's like another Waco.
It was yes, and the feds wanted to serve a search warrant and ended up killing the guy's wife and kid.
Wow.
Yep.
Fucking hell. They should have gone.
Government. Our federal government. Anyway,
bit of gas there.
Yeah. So it was. Look. Oh God. It's awful. It's. We weren't gonna. I mean, I didn't want to watch this. I didn't watch it. I literally did this so we could have a conversation today, and I've really got no plans to watch it. And when the workman's gone and I've got my shower and I'm my house back, maybe I'll get excited and think I've done fuck all this month and half of last month because of all this work that's being done. I'll just have to pump out some videos, so I might as well talk about Nurse Watt. But I don't know if there's going to be that much to really talk about because it is shit.
Oh, and there's something much more interesting than talking
leering over the horizon. We've got
dropped today.
Yeah.
So that's hour one of the show, folks. Doctor Who. It's really shit.
Don't waste your time.
Boo-boo.
Mauler, did you watch the trailer or not? Were you a good boy?
Almost did, and then I was like, they would want me to wait.
Did you do it? Did you watch it, Gary?
Of course I did.
Fucking idiot.
What this before you told me?
No, we said days ago. We said yesterday. Yesterday on the phone, I said to you, don't watch it. We'll react to it live.
I just heard the react to it live. I must have just tuned out the other part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people do tune out of me quite a bit in all fairness. But, ladies and gentlemen, for Mauler and me, let's watch the Rangs of the Power trailer for the first time.
How are we on copyright for this sort of thing?
I don't care.
Who gives a
Very
shit?
well.
By the way, do we want to talk about ratio now or later?
After we've done the discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Needless to say, it's been ratioed to the ground.
Yes. And it's going up.
So do we want to stop as we see things?
Of course.
Okay. Well, you just tell me. So
here is the end.
The end of
So this fucking trailer made me go back and watch the end of season because I haven't watched a season of that since I was because I wanted to make. You know what? My memory's not so good anymore. I'm 54. I did a lot of drugs. I'm like, man, I just got to make sure my facts are straight on something for this trailer. And absolutely, they are confirmed. So this is Halbrand, who is Sauron.
Sauron, yes.
On his way to Mordor. After they a tweaker created it in a day.
A hobo tweaker.
Okay. Now I'm going to say that what we're going to watch, I guarantee you I'm going to love. And I mean that sincerely.
Aw.
No, I do. I think I guarantee you what we're going to watch, I'm going to love.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to step on those fucking things though. It hurts.
Oh God, no, they fucking kill.
What's the name of the tower again, ass?
Baron Judge.
Apple.
Yeah. She's a keeper.
Wow.
That was better That's a better trailer. Objectively better trailer.
I like the adults welcome.
Yeah.
Dude, adults are the only ones buying Legos right now. Kids don't buy fucking Legos.
Yeah, I don't want this. Yeah. Right. Now let's get to the
my kids love Legos.
I'm sure this is let's get to what all Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Lord of
Ring Gollum.
So that's
fans have
Halbrand
been
walking to Mordor, which was created in a day with a mousetrap
and
contraption and a font change.
Oh my god. Oh.
Almost $1 billion.
That was so fucking embarrassing.
And they went to like MS Word font.
Unbefooking
I can believe that they had like a few guys in a room decided that. They were like, should we? And it's like, yeah.
But I would go one furthermore. Like, I would say that they're in the room going, oh, and then we'll have like the Westlands or whatever it's called. And then that fades away and a new font comes and it goes, Mordor.
No, some jackass producer came up with the idea, we need to give Mordor an origin.
Just like Mithril.
Just
a Mordor origin, if you will.
Yes. Just the whole concept of that, it screams retarded producer from fucking Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's you just tell me when you want me to stop. Now? Okay, no, okay.
I was about to say, I'm not going to say start, so I guess we'll be stuck.
Ancient and powerful has returned.
Amazon.
Oh. So I'm assuming he's talking about the Balrog then.
He must be. He
must be, right?
Well,
I don't know if they know about it. I don't know if they know about it.
Yeah,
no, they don't know about it yet, but I'm assuming they will.
They're not supposed to know about it for, help me chat, 1,000 years?
1,000 years?
Yeah, but we can do that in an hour.
No, it's more than that.
I assume, well, because it seems unlikely he'd be talking about Sauron.
Because it's 1980 in the 30s.
This is actually meant to be 3,000. Is it 3,000 years before Fellowship of the Ring?
So I have no fucking idea when this is taking place. I have no idea. But
I feel like the lore discrepancies are going to get way more wild.
Durin's Bane is like 1980 in the Third Age. It's like it's well into the Third Age when the Balrog drives everybody out of Khazad-dûm.
We got Resident Evil.
Goo.
So okay,
yeah.
It's goo. My just at first glance, it looks like a form shape shifting. If you go up a little bit, there's like a head forming, like right there. So I don't know if it's.
This is Halbrand morphing into Elf Boy.
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it can't be after the fall of Numenor because I don't think they're going to do that here. But they're definitely. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Numenor's already fallen. There's a woman in charge.
Oh yeah. No, we're a long way off from Numenor falling. A few things have to happen before that. But this definitely, it looks like a bunch of goop, and it's probably Sauron shapeshift.
Protoplasm.
Prepare yourselves.
Yes.
Oh, have you seen something we ain't seen, love? I'm just guessing.
It's so good to see her back. I'm just saying.
Now we got Asian elves
My
to go with.
character.
Yeah, Guy Ladriel. She's even in the first line, she's already insufferable.
Dude, she is the worst cast Galadriel you could possibly think of. Like a tiny mid woman. Like she's supposed to be beautiful. She's supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
And sorry, Morphid. Hey, I'm not either. Okay. But neither are you.
Are you saying we can't cast you as Galadriel, Gary?
Really fucking tall. What's her name again? Who was
Gary Drill?
She plays Diana in The Crown, and she was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
really,
In
really
Mission
tall
Impossible.
woman who could have played. Who could have? Yes.
Who's going to play Sue Storm?
Galadriel. No, that's Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah,
Vanessa Kirby. No, that's not.
She's
Vanessa
not Guardians.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Vanessa.
The other woman I'm talking about is like 6'2". Like that's.
Oh, okay.
Like, but honestly, Vanessa Kirby would have been a better,
much
Galadriel.
Better choice.
Yes.
Still much better choice.
Elizabeth
Debicki.
Debicki, yes, that would have been a much better Galadriel. Oh,
The soundtrack has been a lot.
yeah. Well, that was me. I just had some coffee. Sorry.
Careful.
Okay.
Careful. You might be doing something masculine here. Careful.
Elrond's fucking it's hair, and I know it's like the long hair is not technically Lord, but dude, this doesn't. It just he looks like a fucking surfer.
Are they around and stuff? Maybe he's just going through his bohemian phase.
I'm just hoping for some more raw meat memes.
God, I hope so too. L'Oreal, right? This one's still sponsored by L'Oreal, but we do have a good cameo here if we keep playing a little bit. X-Ray Girl!
X-Ray
Girl! We got some Asian representation.
Good. It's about time. About time.
Racism solved. Okay, so that is the Nas girls.
Oh fuck! I forgot what happened to them.
I forgot about them.
Well, they were supposedly defeated, but of course they're not, and they're like
Nobody's
witches
ever really
from
gone.
Rune, the cult of Rune.
Boobies.
But they're Nas girls. That's what they're supposed to. They definitely like. Hey, let's make Nas girls.
I was a member of a secret organization just for women that was taken
the
over by
Nas
another
girls.
secret organization just for women that morphed into another secret organization that was just made for women.
Dude, you just described Kurtzman Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfectly.
Worms his way inside your mind. The crest of him slithers in.
Ew.
Celebrimbor. The Master Smith who didn't know about alloy.
He's just seeing somebody create an alloy for the first time.
What is this devilry?
Oh my god. You know that they're going to make Anatar literally seduce him.
Well, they can't because they've already done the Anatar bit.
No, I don't think they've gone further enough.
But they're past it.
I don't think so. I think they're still
Well,
going
then what are they going to flip back in time?
What they've got to do something with him for Christ's sake. It's Celebrimbor.
Well, I know what comes up, but that can't be Anatar 2, The Way of Water. That's what it could be. I don't fucking know because it's past that.
Go make us some more rings. He's only done 3. Go make us fucking 6 more, you lazy twat.
Halbrand was the Anatar timeline, right? So Anatard.
Anatard 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I think he has been here.
Oh shit! Don't get me started. Oh, keep going. Oh, fuck. This triggered me.
Gary,
so
let
much.
it loose.
Oh no, was that the daughter? Was that the daughter's voice?
No, that was Galadriel.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think he has been here.
No, I don't think it was. I think that was the daughter.
Oh, you mean big boobs?
Yeah, Booby McTitface.
Okay, maybe.
That was crazy that they named a character that.
I know. But
It's
I was all for it though.
Tolkienian, but it was all right.
But more Tolkienian than fucking Galadriel.
I know.
Yeah, Tolkien's like, you know what?
Yeah, that
That's
might be the
okay.
daughter.
Yeah,
That might be the
One
daughter.
change I appreciate.
But it's still, don't worry, the triggering will come.
The triggering.
I think he's been here among us all along.
Amogus.
See, that's not Galadriel.
No.
I think that's Titty Muck Big Boobs.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So master
There
of
he is.
disguise.
So yeah, this is pretty funny. he sneaked past all of our.
Can you guess who I am? Can you guess who I am?
Why did they?
You
Okay,
ain't seen me, right?
this must be for the audience, right? Because like he just changed your face, you fucking idiot.
Why? You could just
He
change
can
your
change
hair.
his face. He could change all kinds of things, but he's all, nope, I'll just change my hair, give myself a 5 head, and give me some pointed ears. It's like they almost, it feels like, God, I hate to say this, but put him up against Daemon Targaryen. But Jesus,
He said off.
bad. So this is what he was supposed to look like before in season
Well,
1.
actually, he was. No offense, guy's very handsome and all that, I'm sure, but he's meant to be like
He doesn't have.
unbelievable.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Anatar, the Lord of Gifts, and he seduces all the elves. You know, not in a sexual way because it's Tolkien, but like
No, but we know they'll do that. Well, no,
very
they'll do
charming
that.
and fair. And this is for one, he just doesn't look like an elf. He doesn't have elf features. I wouldn't have cast him as an elf. This is supposed to be the fair form, I'm guessing, which he could certainly use later, but like we're past the Anatar Lord of Gifts. But we'll get to that. We'll get to why we're past that point now. Now the show to even start breaking down, like it does look like they're trying to follow some lore now. It does look like that. They will fuck it up 5 ways from Sunday. Promise you. I heard it from inside sources. As I have some very well-placed inside sources in my head, maybe.
Hold on, I'm getting a call from one right now.
Rings of Power season 2 is going to be dog shit.
Whoa.
What is that source? Really? Okay. Take it with a pinch of salt. Gotcha. They said my source just told me that Rings of Power season 2 is shaping up to be dog shit.
Oh wow, your source confirmed my source.
Yeah. That's 2 sources now. We can go to press with that now.
We
2
can go
sources.
to press with that. We should.
So what's crazy is I actually have a source.
What?
It's my friend.
What did they say?
It's my friend Bob who watched the trailer. He said it looks like shit.
That's 3 sources.
3.
Let's go. They've confirmed it. Thanks, Bob.
That's it. We're gonna print. Let's print now.
Print. Oh.
Whoa, that looked ropey as fuck.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Oh, whoa! I know. We know.
What,
we
underwater
know,
or
we
this?
know. We know
Or
that it was really hastily put together.
Oh, you mean like they have her? Is it bad special effects you're talking about?
Yeah,
Sorry.
just like it looks. Look how green screeny it looks.
Well, remember how shitty it looked before?
Oh.
Maybe they didn't get as much money.
She's moving quicker than it looks like she's moving quicker, like up and down, than it looks like she's moving. You know, distance wise, so it just doesn't look right. They've completely got the speeds wrong.
I'm trying to like see. That doesn't look like a cast member. I mean, so that could be Winion. I don't know. Maybe they explain how Guy Ladriel swam across a fucking ocean by herself.
Yeah, probably not.
Lady of the Sea. Wife to Ose.
Oh god.
Scary.
Oh, hey, it's the first black female.
Yeah, first
Elf.
black
Dwarf,
female.
sorry,
Dwarf of
first
color.
black female dwarf of color.
Dwarf of color of female.
Calling a dwarf
Okay.
an elf. Racism
case
is
you're new.
alive and well.
In the chat, just in case you're new here, welcome, by the way.
Hi.
When we say dwarf of color, that's what the actress said. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying on the press tour. It's not a joke. They were saying dwarf of color, elves of color.
Yeah.
Now, maybe this season we'll get hobbits of color because that would round out the trifecta.
Excuse me, half-foots of color.
Well, wait a minute. Chat, I see you. I see you and I hear you. You say no beard, no beard. But we were told by scholars that they never had beards. And right after they changed it on the Tolkien Gateway, by the way, they edited it out because I screen captured that shit. And then in the making of interviews, they talked about how they gave her a light beard because all dwarves have beards.
Yeah, you can kind of make it out. There's a little bit of like fur on your cheeks. That's
Yeah.
what they put on there.
It's probably just natural.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably didn't have.
Remember how they had female dwarves of beard in The Hobbit?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
All in Middle Earth is in peril.
Oh, wait. Go back. Is he looking down the butthole we were looking at in season 1 and almost had a heart? It almost.
Yeah.
Oh no! Is it just the light?
This is yeah.
It's just the light. I almost died that night of laughter. I almost
through the butthole.
Through the butthole
is in peril.
Okay, that's
Khazad-dûm.
Khazad-dûm, but I don't know what's
causing the cave-in.
It can't be the Balrog. It can't.
Well, now that we said it can't be,
I'm gonna say when you say can't, you mean they shouldn't, is what you mean.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. It shouldn't be, and yet. Wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe it's the first Balrog and it's female.
Ooh.
And it's a Balrog of color.
That color's red.
It's about
Obviously.
time.
Finally.
I mean, it could just be a collapse or like wait, go back to that. Go back. Remember Lurtz? Remember?
He did the lick thing. Oh,
he licked the knife. Remember Lurtz? And also, if you didn't watch this, they repeated so much dialogue, not just from like Tolkien's work, but from Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, like reworded stuff. It was really bad.
Wait, look.
Numenor. Oh, this is my favorite.
She screeches.
I know. She screams. Maybe Celeborn came back.
Oh, I know what this is.
What?
Celeborn came back and found out that she was shipping with Sauron on the fucking middle of the ocean.
Celeborn comes back. No. This is her reliving when she thinks he dies.
Oh, totally.
This is a flashback to when she thinks he dies because he's and she's like, oh, this is how he died, and then he walks in the door and goes, hi, I'm actually alive.
Hey, let's go to Lothlorien. And on their walk there, they're like, hey, I totally met Sauron in the middle of the ocean.
I let him finger me on the raft.
Listen, we thought we were gonna die.
Thought we were done. There was a sea monster coming after us. You know,
I let him finger blast me.
He was talking
We're really
all sweetly.
just Fred.
He was like, I'm gonna make you my queen. I'm gonna make you my queen. You're gonna buy me to the light, girl.
Oh,
we get some finger action, just a little bit.
What is that fucking face, man?
Dude, that is a Morphin Clark face.
That
one went right in the file. I got a couple that went right into the file. So I'm ready.
Oh boy.
Darkness will bind them. Remember?
Wait a minute. I remember this.
I got my ring. I got all the fucking rings.
Oh, let's talk about these 3 rings a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't we? Because they needed alloy, but they needed a special metal. So they used Galadriel's dagger to create the 3 rings that were originally under the tutelage of Halbrand, helping the master smith Celebrimbor. I just want to get you caught up.
Of course,
I'm building up to something in a second. So you can keep going. Oh, it was Galadriel's idea to make 3 rings because 3 brings balance.
Right.
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
Nothing balances things like an odd number.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then Halbrand told Celebrimbor, the actual master forger, how to make an alloy. Remember, he said, we've tried forcing it, but it just hasn't worked. And then Halbrand says, have you tried forcing it? And he went, fuck my ass, mouth, and tits. Let's do that. Let's go for it.
This
All right.
Sauron guy
Just
knows what he's talking about.
Completely ignoring that they like worked on rings for a long time before they built up to this. Like they were crafting them. Merely essays in the craft, as Gandalf said. They just went straight to the 3 elven rings. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get more rings because that
More
was
rings.
Durin the
Durin
third getting his ring. So those are the ones that Sauron makes.
These are the poopy pants.
So they're gonna make some more rings.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Don Lemonless is back.
Oh, God. What is this? It looks like he got fired out of a cannon through a tent.
That's how all heroes arrive.
Remember this guy said, you're all racist if you don't like black elves. Guess where this is?
That is Numenor. Supposed to look a little bit like Gondor, but that's Numenor.
Yeah. I'm kind of like,
Well, it's from, listen, they probably, yeah, that makes that
First, yeah.
Numenor.
We
don't technically know where Durin got his ring from. We don't know if he got it.
The Balrog.
The Balrog, yeah. Because it could have come from Celebrimbor. It could have come from Sauron.
Ace the Griffins.
It's the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles, they were on Numenor. The Galrog. Chat, the Galrog.
Galrog.
Yes.
Ooh. They eagled. Yeah, it eagled.
It eagled.
Oh, God, I totally forgot about him.
Oh, my God.
Which one was?
Seal-
right.
Isildur. Oh, so that's the kid. I forgot his fucking
That's the
name.
kid. Nobody cares.
Wasn't it Theo?
Theo.
Theo, yeah.
Well done.
Theo,
Well done. Yeah.
What was
well
his
done.
mom's name? What was his mom's name again?
Blocked me on Twitter. She blocked me on Twitter.
She blocked you on Twitter. Yeah. She's kind of hot, too.
Yeah,
what was
dude,
her
but
name
as soon as she opens her mouth, it ruins the illusion.
Bronwyn. Thank you. I knew it was something
Bronwyn.
win.
Yeah.
Bronwyn. It's been a couple years.
It was
a lot of practice.
It was a woman who said
Dildo.
it was the woman who said, "Come fight with me against the orcs," while the military guy stood behind her, and half of the people went, "Nah."
Dude, everybody died, and she like gutted 2 orcs, chopped one's head off, and she was like, she basically sold all the weed to the tribe. So,
Yeah.
that's what she did.
She got high on her own supply, bud.
Yes, she did. Bronwyn.
Oh,
Adar. Or Adar.
Adar. This is new Adar, though.
Totally can't tell it was recast because the hairline is like completely different. Like, wow, he found some Just for Men and some hair transplants since last season.
Wait, are they attacking Numenor?
No. This is the sack of Eregion.
Okay.
So that's probably where it's going to end because there's a big
Right.
battle at Eregion.
Okay.
Well, they did
Now,
show us
we are
battles
jumping
this
through
season.
timeline like light speed. What was that, Mueller? Sorry, I talked over you.
They assured us we'd get more battles this season, so that's good news.
There might be.
Oh,
Well, there'll
so didn't
definitely
they
be
say
this
there's a
one.
two-parter battle? Didn't they say?
That's exciting. You can hear it in my voice.
It's Naboo. That's
Well,
it. Thank you.
I don't know.
It's the sacking of Naboo.
Yes, I mean not to spoil, but they use Celebrimbor's body like as a banner.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's pretty fucking dark. But he does die, and they have to flee, and dwarves get involved. And then they eventually close Khazad-dûm. And yeah, so like But like who they play it fast and loose. Don't fucking know. I'm just going out the trailer. I could be completely wrong about the battle, but that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah,
looks
but
like that's what they're leading up to.
Was it they're dealing like 3,000 years of history and just smashing through it
very quickly? And if we're talking about the second age, and like even if they're gonna do their 5 seasons, they do need to. There's shit they need to get to, like each season. Like, well, they're not going to do like one season will be the fall of Numenor. Like that'll probably be one season. So
I don't see anything past season 3. I don't.
That's way in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Gandalf.
How wonderful to see him.
Hi, Gandalf the Gay. He hit his stick on the floor.
So, I mean, we all guess it's Gandalf. It could be the reason I don't think it's the Blue Wizards because they're not together. So I just assume it's Gandalf because they have Gandalf with a fucking Harfoot God, I was watching that last half again, and not Gandalf is sitting down with female Frodo, and they're talking about like, it sounds like I'm going on an adventure, and it's like, well, it's more of a journey, but an adventure is best had with with more than one when you have company or some shit like that. And they're just like reworded. It's like fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. None of this happened in the Second Age.
And then Lenny Henry says, I'm just gonna die.
Yeah.
If that's all right. I'm just gonna die now. Okay. How did you know it was me?
Oh, wait. Okay. How could you tell? My disguise was flawless.
He puts on a mustache. And they all go, where did he go?
He puts on the glasses with a funny nose and the mustache.
Yeah. Somebody meme that right now. A little fucking mustache. And they'll never fucking recognize me.
He just fucking walks out. Nobody fucking knows. Out of the way, sir.
Well, if they do 5 seasons, Chad, I see you talking. If they do 5 seasons, it'll take them 10 years from beginning of Rings of production of Rings of Power season 1. So it's 2 years in between seasons. Do the math. That's a long way off. Your kids.
We haven't seen college. We haven't seen Blind Girl Boss.
No, we haven't seen Blind Girl Boss. I think we saw female Frodo for like a second. So they really downplayed the Harfoots in this. They really wanted to build up Sauron because he was such a fucking wet fart in the first season. They're like, oh, he's going to be unleashed now. He put on a wig and has some pointy ears.
Whoa.
And a mustache. So you can't recognize him. I am the master of disguise.
How did you know it was me? I thought my disguise was flawless.
He's Sauron.
No shit!
Okay. So
I am shocked.
Rewind that a little bit. I want to hear who says that.
Oh, that audio does not go with this scene. You can tell.
No, but I want to. But is it Morfydd Clark?
Oh, I think it is. Yes.
Yes.
He's Sauron.
Yeah,
okay. So this bitch, Galadriel, this bitch knew Halbrand was Sauron from the last third of the final episode on. When she was asked by Elrond, and Celebrimbor's like watching her going, gee, I wonder what's going on. She fell into the water and she's all upset. And Elrond's like, what's up? And she goes, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Why didn't she fucking say anything right then? She keeps the secret. She doesn't tell them. She doesn't fucking wait for
stupid fucking cow.
Who knows?
No, she's like, go ahead, let's make the rings. And I'm totally not going to tell you that I know that the guy who helped you was fucking Sauron.
Maybe she is Sauron. You don't know.
She's Sauroned.
Yeah. She's Sauroned.
Oh my God, he did a ting. Oh no. No.
We got the origin of
Baron Dune.
Baron Doom.
Baron Dune just got made.
They just I mean, never mind that they had to like you saw in the beginning of Lord of the Rings, they're like constructing it and they have little scaffolding and shit. He's all, no, I just made it.
You got made out of stuff.
Oh.
Oh my God! Look, it's Oh my God!
You're not rolling enough for this show, man.
Sorry.
I like what somebody said on Twitter yesterday. Rings of Power 2. Ring harder.
Ring harder.
It's the rims of
subtitles
power.
just be, again, really? Like
Amazon's the rims of power. That's what it is.
Oh wait, is there anything else at the end? Is there like
it comes out August 29th, and I desperately need them to have a 2-episode premiere because of my travel plans. Desperately need them to have a 2-episode premiere, please.
Okay.
Show a brother some love, Amazon.
Feels like everything has that these days. So you should probably be right.
Oh, Boys has a 3-episode. Did I say 2-season? 2-episode premiere. Boys has a 3-episode premiere.
Yeah, they did last time.
Dude, they might be dropping it all at once. We have no idea. Nothing was said about that.
Okay, now we need to look at something else, which is the ratio.
Oh, dude, it jumped up almost 20K since I last looked, which was about 20 minutes ago when we started this trailer. Holy shit.
Comments are on. Oh my God, get your popcorn. So 35K upvotes, 82K downvotes already.
100,000 before the stream's over.
Think. What impresses me the most about this trailer, they haven't turned the comment section off. Yes, sir. You get a big thumb up for that. Elves. Oh no. Halbrand is actually Sauron. Sauron puts on wig and pointy ears. Elves. Where did he go? It must have been the wind.
He's gone.
Oh man. I just think we were the ones who actually just said this for a fucking laugh. Because everyone sees it. Everyone fucking sees it.
Yeah.
Remember the budget was $1 billion. The wigs are impressive.
$1 billion.
Doner kebabs. $1 billion doner kebabs. That's a lot of fucking doners.
That's a lot of donors, man.
A lot of doner meat. Sauron getting the only lore-accurate elf hair despite not even being an elf is wild.
It's fucking wild. Absolutely wild. And it looks fucking terrible. Like the wig is fucking terrible. It's like, that's the best you could do? Really?
It's atrocious. They ran out of budget, dude.
Listen, I'm married to a hairdresser, all right? So I can get a little catty with that shit.
No, we just have to look at things. I mean, look at fucking Lord of the Rings. Look at The Hobbit. You know, the wigs there. They're fucking great.
Just look on Twitter. The first thing that was getting clowned was his hair.
Because he just put a wig on.
I know. They will never recognize me. I don't know why I'm French now, but I am
He's the same fucking dude with a wig.
I am Anatar, the
could
master of disguise, the Lord of disguise.
Fucking Inspector Clouseau's disguises are actually way better.
They are.
Yes. Remember when we were fucking saying in season 2, you know, he's going to change form to elf, so we're going to get a new actor. Stupid fucking us.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking us. They just fucking put a blonde wig on him. I don't believe it. I think he's been here all along. Maybe the real Sauron are the friends we made along the way. Sauron, did you put your rings into the fires of Mount Doom? Gandalf asks calmly. But yes. Somehow Sauron has returned.
Somehow he's returned. Yeah, I can take the shape. I can take the shape of. I can, I can shape shift into a a serpent, and a werewolf, and a vampire. But man, these elf things are tough, man. Just gotta do
Look, it's all about his fucking wig. Elves, would you hide? Sauron, nah, I'd wig. Them, bet you can't fool them again. Sauron, hold my wig. One wig to prank them all. This is fucking pathetic.
Dude,
It's the same fucking guy in a wig. They're wigging it.
It was Sauron all along, even though I totally didn't tell you when I knew for half an episode.
Sauron, the wig and the wardrobe. Oh my goodness me. Amazon, we need Anatar, showrunner.
Okay,
wait. Sauron puts on wig and a pair of elf ears.
Let's set Laura aside. What's the dumbest thing from season 1? It has to be creating Mordor.
I think so, yeah.
Well, it was the pyroclastic blast which they all survived.
That whole sequence was the dumbest fucking shit.
Jeez. Yeah, the whole origin story of Mordor. There's so many.
Followed closely by Galadriel swimming across an ocean and running into Sauron. There's so many things.
I've been hunting you for 1,000 fucking years, mate. 300 years, whatever. I've been hunting you.
Look at a map.
It couldn't turn the map 90 degrees.
It's hard to read maps, okay?
Yeah.
God. One trailer to annoy them all. One algorithm to find them. Ratio to bring them all. And in the
bad reviews, bind them. Oh, that's beautiful. Well done.
I kind of wish that sequence mentioned the wig, though.
Yeah. I know. There's been no lack of wig comments. I'm very disappointed right now. They got the big wigs, though, at the top.
Man, you fucking barely earned that one.
Yeah, we'll allow it, I guess. Participation.
It's an old one, but it checks out.
It checks out.
Unbelievable, dude, guys.
No, and what's funny? HBO Max. HBO Max 1 hour later drops a House of the Dragon trailer. I fucking love it. I love it.
Gotta be deliberate, right?
Yes, it is. Absolutely deliberate. So Warner Brothers announced Peter Jackson's doing a Gollum movie, Lord of the Ring Gollum movie, The Hunt for Gollum. And a couple of days later, Amazon comes out with a trailer. Total coincidence. And then Warner Brothers responds with a house that like whips their dick out and fucking responds with a House of the Dragon trailer. It's pretty good, by the way.
Yeah, because they had that ready and waiting for this to drop. That's what they were doing. They've had that ready for a while.
They had their finger over send and they were just waiting.
Is it out yet? Not yet. Is it out yet? Not yet. Is it out yet? Yes.
Oh,
Boom.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, in which case then, let's have a look at the ratio of that.
Well, let's have a look at the trailer as well.
I mean, sure. Okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, haven't you? Okay. Okay.
I'm not doing another joint trailer. Is this a single one?
No, this is like a legit trailer. It's 2 minutes long.
But this is 2.5 minutes long. Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
I didn't watch season 1, as you know, because I want the whole thing done, because I don't want to have my heart broken again like the fucking shite at the end of Rings of Power. You know what I'm talking about? Game of Thrones.
Sure.
But I just want to say, this looks 50 times more expensive than Lord of the Shit.
Yes. And it's not.
Not Lord of Shit. Let's just be fair. Rings of Shit.
They also finished it well after the Rings of Power season 2 was done with principal photography. Comes out in a month. And this particular story does have an ending.
Yes, it's already
written ending.
Yeah.
Yes.
We know that they ain't gone past season 2 in Lord of the Rings, in Rings of Power. We know that. They're winging it season by fucking season.
I think they get 3.
Fucking interesting as well.
It is. What do you think,
cranking
Mahler?
Cranking up them dragons, eh?
They
Oh,
certainly are. Oh, we're gonna get a lot more.
What's
A
funny is
lot
like we enjoyed the fuck out of season 1 anyway, but if you do look back, season 1 is very much setting the groundwork. It's loads of character stuff and where everyone is and stuff. So this season, I imagine we're cranking it up. Gonna get some more fights, more big events. Should be.
By the way, the sign of a good trailer is when you just start watching it. That's the sign of a good trailer.
Something that fascinates me is the ancient dragons in this show. They're really cool.
Let's have a look at the ratio, shall we? Ratio is 49,000 upvotes, 542 downvotes.
You know how you can explain the dislikes? That's just people going like, "There's no dislikes. I want to be a dislike just to be different."
Yeah, that is that's the difference. One of them looks like an actual genuine fucking show. With something going on, with good production value, wonderful costumes, good acting. The other one looks like a IP rape with no idea, with clueless showrunners, no direction, wishy-washy fucking law. That's where we are.
Yep.
That is.
The armor looks good. The costumes look really fucking good.
New image. Rings of Power just dropped new image.
Oh boy. Let's take a look.
I feel I know what this is. Wait, which character is that?
This is Galadriel.
I think it's Anatar, Lord of Mustaches.
Rufus, the new character.
It's Rufus.
It's Dave.
No, it's Albrand. Halbrand's brother.
Mr. Snrub. Only chat will know that one.
Oh, IP mining.
Yes, IP mining. Yes.
Yes.
It might not be Disney, but it's the same philosophy.
Oh, dude, that has to. He didn't just come up with that. That has to be a term.
It's got to be a buzzword that they use.
Out Hollywood, yes.
Yeah. A new image just dropped.
Mine.
New image just dropped.
Now I have no idea who that is.
I don't know who this character is.
Who could that be?
He looks interesting to me.
He does.
I want to know more. Would you like to know more? How brand? More like off brand.
Oh.
That's Anatar, Lord of Disguises.
By the way, loaded up the trailer for House of the Dragon. It loaded up the comment sections, and I did Control F Rings of Power. There's 31 results.
Oh,
wow.
And I'm guessing they're better than Rings of Power.
They're all getting in on this one. It's just...
Dude, go get them, Legion of Memers. Go
you go, girls. Girls.
Throw in the
Rings
of
the
Power
trailer
hashtag.
in of itself is so shocking when they reveal that he is Halbrand. He is Sauron. It's like, whoa, you just don't see it coming.
I had no idea that was
It's going to
coming.
be even more shocking in the actual show, I think.
Really?
100%.
Because nothing says great storytelling like
it's
your
going to be really
audience
sad
being
as
ahead of
well.
you.
Because I really liked Rufus, but if we lose him as a character in favor of getting Halbrand back, of course I'm on board. Because what a genius!
I don't understand this. I don't get it.
That'd be an awesome crossover. Spider-Man.
I would pay to watch that film.
Spider-Man versus Predator.
You can.
I was talking I was talking Tom Holland versus Francesca Amendola.
Oh, she'd win. My money's
I
on
feel
Francesca.
like legit though, Spider-Man probably wins against Predator, right?
I would say so.
Yes,
the Spider Sense puts him above almost all combatants.
Absolutely. He's really fucking strong.
You just can't tell.
I know. It's just impossible to tell. It's just all of these amazing disguises.
You got me.
I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say.
The internet is
Oh, this is the worst disguise. Oh no, it's Phoebe Waller-Bridge. It's that's Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Yeah. Ready to destroy Tomb Raider. But joke's on her. It's already been destroyed by Crystal Dynamics. So thank you.
Yep.
Well done, Legion of Me. Oh, hey. Let's have a palette cleanser. A little palette cleanser here. Look at this. Ooh.
Ah, yes.
There you go. The Peerless Power of Peeping Tom. Look at that. I like the way that is. Yeah, nice. The pineapple rings. Nice.
Yes, that's good. That's good. I thought you were gonna like pull up Sydney Sweeney as Barbarella.
Oh, I'd watch the shit out of that.
Edgar Wright directing.
Particularly if she's got the see-through bra on.
Well, particularly if they like adapt it properly.
Oh, so you heard that Disney said that Tinkerbell is problematic.
I'm not surprised. I'm just like,
right. Tinkerbell is problematic because she exhibits negative female stereotypes of how a woman should look. Unrealistic, right? So here's just little tweet that I popped out, courtesy, by the way, of Perry Chan.
Disney, stay on this path.
Oh, yeah. Tinkerbell is problematic. Disney. Also, Disney. This is who you got at your parks right now. These are Disney theme parks pictures. Employees. These are employees at Disney theme.
Yes, portraying a woman at 3 inches tall is problematic.
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah. So, keep going, Disney. No, I absolutely agree. Keep going, Disney. It's going to work out well for you. Definitely going to work out well for you. Oh my! We got the Jinx Monsoon.
Looks just like him.
It looks actually just like him. Just like him. Yeah. So if Carl's watching, Carl Benjamin, if you're watching, there you go. He was very excited to see You're Mine, Maulers.
He didn't mention me, but it's okay.
Drinkers.
The gang.
He was thinking about you,
dude. English first. I got Carl. I understand that. British first. I got you.
Britain first.
It sucks that you live in this beautiful country that has no personal freedoms or private property freedoms at all. It does.
Well, there is private property freedoms. You just can't afford the private property.
If you're a lord, but you still have to like have a thanks to Clarkson's farm, you have to have a public walk path if you have a certain amount of land.
Oh,
yeah.
No one's gonna. I ain't gonna own that much land in this lifetime, mate. No, sorry, Bob.
British Supreme. No, it's cool. I was just
depends on how many MILF Manatees.
I love Carl.
That is true. Once this shower's in, I'm getting onto those MILF Manor reviews.
How many are you behind on?
I think I'm going to be three, maybe 4 episodes behind. But in the first season, I was 4 episodes. It was 4 episodes in before I started watching. So I did an episode a day for 4 days. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do episode 1, then the next day, episode 2.
I would have thought you'd have taken any half-hour breaks possible to get these recorded, you know? You're a big fan of that show. I would have just thought you want to express your support for it to make sure it continues.
Dude, I have a workman that arrives at 8 o'clock in the morning and is drilling and banging and been ripping out a bathroom.
Till?
It's been impossible to really record.
Till?
And he goes.
Yeah.
And he leaves at 5 o'clock, and by then I don't care anymore.
Wow. I see. I still care at 5 o'clock.
Dude, I normally don't start recording my videos until after 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but you don't do them in a day.
No, I don't.
By the way, has YouTube's performance to you just been absolutely horrendous recently?
What do you mean by performance?
They went
Just
down.
the way that the videos try and play, the sort of like lag on it. It's
so something that's been going on with me. I don't know if anyone else has this. It's like I'll have a red bar loading at the top, and it just stops 3/4 of the way,
So
and I have to wait.
Yeah.
That's been going on with everybody for like a month.
Yeah.
It's probably it's tied into Chrome's performance, which has been shit. I know
Chrome has been so bad lately.
Unusable. And they implemented Gemini in March. So and then yesterday the analytics went down for everybody. Couldn't see
that's
them
good.
for a couple hours. It's always good, yeah.
Yeah, it's been performing like ass.
Yeah, I use Firefox now.
Smelly ass.
Smelly poopy anus.
Exactly what he said, yeah.
Exactly. I think
seen a lot of yeses in chat, so a lot of people are getting that.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
Fucking annoying. I thought it was just some like arbitrary restriction they put on because I maybe had too many tabs or whatever, and I was like, let me have my tabs.
Look at the tabs.
I'm a tabber with a hard ER.
Hard R tabber. Okay, let's get into some supers. Let's get into some supery duperies. Michael M has become a member. Thank you, Michael. Hamdinger has become a member. Thank you, Hamdinger. Trey Williams has become a member. Thank you, Trey Williams. Mikey Gustler's been a bard for 13.
Hail, Mikey.
Alcatraz with a $5 says, hail the real BBC. Free Comic Day was cool last week. Got a lot of OG Ultimate Spider-Man, including the one where Black Cat vomits on Peter. Lol. Oh my god, it's impossible to fucking use YouTube, dude.
What, lagging like fuck is it? Or?
Yeah, lagging like fucking. I'm trying to scroll. I'm gonna have to go into fucking. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna have to go into stream. That's because this is impossible. Absolutely fucking impossible.
Oh, we got to play a Steven voiceover clip later. I can play it.
Okay, I think I'm jumping to StreamYard. StreamYard. Yeah. Lord, oh yeah, hell yeah. Lord Kev C with the £10 says, hell real BBC. All this chat about Nurse Watt has inspired me to go to the Isle of Tortuga and start over at an unearthly child. You're right, mate.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I do? I just coughed.
What did I do?
It's just like
yeah, something went down the wrong windpipe. I was drinking coffee. I'm fine. I'm good.
Good. I don't want you to die.
I promise to be on camera if I die on stream.
I was going to say, I don't want you to, if you're going to die, can you die on camera for the views, please?
Contractually, if you die, we will put you in jail. So
yeah. And chat, can we get some super chats? R.I.P. Gary.
Yeah.
Thank you. R.I.P. Gary. Just want to make sure that we get that sorted. Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Don't let it trend on Twitter, for goodness sake.
No, don't.
R.I.P. Nerdrotic.
My wife sees that, dude.
Oh, is she out of town?
It should be. I'm rich. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's mine. All mine.
I'm a thousandaire.
Yeah, boy. That is the dream. That is the dream.
She's got more money than I do.
Yeah. Good start at Unearthly Child. My first venture into pre-2005 Doctor Who. Good. Maybe if you look hard enough, you'll see Shooty Gatwa on a roof.
Dr. Schlurpo.
Dr. Schlurpo has been a member for a month. Thank you, Dr. Schlurpo. Co-op's girl or Coop's girl, probably actually. Coop's girl, not co-op's girl. It might have been co-op's girl. You never know.
Co-op's girl, you never know.
With a $20.
That's what Hollywood's been doing. That's what reality's been doing. A lot of co-oping of girls.
A lot of co-oping there, you know what I mean? I'm afraid War of Rohirrim will be a girl boss film. At IMDb, it says Helm's daughter will lead soldiers into battle. She didn't even have a name in the story, and it isn't important. If so, it takes away from Eowyn's story.
Oh.
Those are happy sounds.
It's supposed to be about
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
Piston with a €6 says, why are you talking about Nurse Watt? You're supposed to rank your best top 5 Doctor Who episodes today. You promised us 1 year ago, and we're still waiting. Next week. Absolutely, absolutely next week.
Week after next.
I see what you two are doing.
SF with nobody cares anymore, mate. Nobody gives a fuck.
I care.
Okay, we care, but I mean, chat's probably like, well, fuck.
We can do it towards the end of a show.
Do a poll. Let's see how much they actually care.
I would, but I can't fucking use bloody YouTube because it's shit.
Do you need to switch over to Firefox? I mean,
probably. I need to get off Chrome, clearly, because it is just anus.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute freaking anus. Right, let's do a poll. Oh, God. Here we go. Our Doctor Who.
I love it when you sound out every word you're typing. Sounds more old than that.
I am old.
You know, to make it older would be Doctor Who.
Okay, there's a poll up, chat. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Boobs. SF for the $5 says, every time I hear the old BBC sound, I just wait to hear it's the Benny Hill show. And here is Benny Hill. Good show. Benny Hill's funny.
Great show.
Lord J with the $5 says, it's Tuesday, innit? Fucking A.
Innit.
Graph in it. Graph in it. Graph Web with the $2 says, fuck's sake. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. I have. I watched, by the way, I watched Doctor Who with my mate Captain Jack Sparrow, so the BBC didn't get any consolidated numbers off me.
They'll make them up anyway. They'll use the.
Of course.
Is anybody? Did anybody care enough to put that up on Tortuga? I guess they did, huh? Some stuff doesn't make it on Tortuga, like the American Society of Magical Negroes did not make it onto Tortuga.
It barely made it onto the box office.
A requirement is you have to have at least one person who wants to see it unironically. So,
isn't it on Peacock now? I can't. Who cares?
It's on streaming, but it was on streaming after 2 weeks.
Madam Web is on Netflix.
Well, he got pulled from cinemas after 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we can get memes enough going to get a Madam Web 2? I'd like a Madam Web 2.
Hey, happy Madam Web is on Netflix Day.
So I just said, but thanks for listening.
Yeah, what he just said. I think that if we can get Dakota Johnson to return and to play multiple characters, it could make Madam Web 2 quite the event. You know?
I want her to play Halbrand.
You're gonna have to pop some glasses, maybe a mustache on there. I don't know.
I'm Halbrand. Arkham Asylum with a 5 says, just want to thank Mauler for suggesting Delicious in Dungeon.
I think that was I read out a super chat that suggested it. So I can't take credit for them. Because I don't know what Delicious in Dungeon is, but good. Glad you enjoy it.
Grimnack's been a member for 22. Thank you. And Tall, Dark, and Gruesome's been a member for 48. Thank you. Simon Polsky with a 30 polar says, it's so funny that less than an hour after the Rings of Power trailer, HBO drops House of the Dragon Season 2 trailer. Also, greetings to all of you from Poland. Greetings.
Hey, Rings of Power on Twitter is blocking. It blocked Jeremy from the quartering. It blocked, I'm going to get her name right, Azura. Respect for Tolkien. Yeah, they're doing well today. Just want to point that out.
I am not blocked, but I'm not following them either. But I'm still not blocked. Whatever.
Yeah.
Josh Kelsey with a 20. Thank you, Josh. What a guy. Surly SOB with a 20 says, I'm traveling, so I have to watch on my phone. on the tiny screen, Ann Johnson looks kind of like hard RK Outpost. Unrelated. It's my 50th birthday. I'm celebrating by doing a family portrait with a bunch of strippers. Yeah, boy. Happy 50th, Surly.
Hell yeah.
Shadow Chaser with a $5 says, what country is Nurse Watt from? Rwanda. What ain't no country I ever heard of. They speak English in what? Doctor Who cares? I know. Jester Roanoke with a 38 says, 38 month. Hail real BBC. Did you see the weather this past weekend? It was perfect for touching grass. R.I.P. Doctor Who. May a flight of Daleks take thee to thy rest. Ah,
Yes.
Oh, Schlurpo with a $2 says Schlurpo likes this idea. Johnny's has been a member for 9. Says you goddamn dirty stinking apes.
Does Schlurpo refer to itself in the third person? Does it
Of
go
course.
Schlurpo need to go to the bathroom?
Schlurpo need to Schlurpo. Japanese Demon Lord with a $5 says anyone else. Everyone knows Mauler's plushies is being exclusively bought by Japanese schoolgirls.
This is true. Yeah. He's corny, dude. Mauler's a good capitalist.
There was an open bit of market. Anyone else could have taken it. I decided to get in there.
Yep.
Swooped in, took it.
Props.
B Chain 315 with a 10 says hell as Gary and Moolah. I hope when they make a movie version of Gary's book that Gary Oldman plays Old Man Gary. As Mauler, favorite outfit for Eve. Cheers, gents. The 49 can.
You'd have to play like a future version.
I haven't unlocked that. The one I like the most so far, I think, is the one of the bunny ones.
Yeah, I got the sort of like Zatanna outfit on right now.
Nice.
You're are you going back to streaming that? Because I know.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah. I just once this bathroom's done and I can get back to normality. Fuck yeah. Jens Anderson of the Turai has been a member for 36. Says thank you for the joy and laughs. Thank you, Jens. It's been a long time. He's 36 there. He's been watching a lot longer than that. Warwick Dawn with the £2 says Gary Closet San Francisco. I'm going to say frag. Do you want to come out with one? I don't know. Maybe you come out with one. I don't know.
Checks out.
It's an old insult, but it checks out.
Checks out.
Trey Gordon with a 2 month says Nurse Watt told me to touch grass, and I did. Best decision I have ever made. You got. By the way, we're referring to this as Nurse Watt. Got to give Morley credit for that. Morley was the one who did come up with the name Nurse Watt last week.
It's evolved past me. It's for everyone.
Nurse Watt is for everyone. Yeah, well, actually, that's just the thing. It's not. He's actually not, though.
No, it's for basically nobody, but that's okay.
South Perceptive with a 10 says, as are you going to buy Barad-dûr Lego set? Where's that? I don't know, but I'm going to buy Baron-Dune. It looks amazing. Baron-Dune. I hope this season Rangs of Power burns what they did to Tolkien's legacy. Yes, I will absolutely be getting a Barad-dûr, by the way. Fuck yeah. Looks beautiful. And I want to get to a position. It's so fucking tall. I don't know where the fuck it's going to go because I'm only going to make it though when I can get my Rivendell and Barad-dûr done together. You know. Meth Bear with a 20 says I'm so deep into the autistic detractor vortex that when I stick my head out, I see the BBC resurrecting Jimmy Savile and offering a drugged up Doctor Who just because. Truly meaningful quality content. Be content with a CH, dude. KH, dude. Come on. Thank you, Meth Bear. That's the DSP detractor holies in
So, okay. So at the end when he snaps his fingers, that's not Baradur. That is the kingdom of Elsa.
Okay.
From Frozen.
For Frozen.
No, going off Joel Berry's tweet here. My favorite part of the Rings of Power trailer is I love my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is when Sauron makes a face like, I'm Sauron in time.
Yeah.
And he freezes, and then freezes the kingdom like Elsa from Frozen. So props to Joel Berry, by the way.
Because
my favorite part comments are my favorite part. Absolutely my favorite part.
My favorite part are my favorite part comments.
Yes. So keep them coming.
Sebastian Durkach with a £1.50 super sticker. Thank you. I'm just going to go, what dog?
What
just
dog?
in case. Travis's World with a
It's been a while since I heard that.
Boobies.
It's been a while since we heard
okay.
hot dog.
Yeah, it's been a while. Slipping out.
It's an old one, but it's a goodie. It's been a member for 12. The drag queen in episode 2 said the usual bullshit that sci-fi has always been queer, and all of them are just now done with being silent. It's only going to get worse. It might get worse in terms of content. No one's watching it.
Sci-fi has always been queer.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, comments like that have always been retarded.
Yeah. Life has always been queer.
Straight people have always been queer. Heterosexuality has always been rooted in queerness.
You know what is queer? Schlippo.
Schlippo. Jeff
Or maybe
Smith.
that's Schlippo versus queer Schlippo is one of like season 17. That's what happened.
Oh, I can't wait for that to come out. I'm going to be on the edge of my Schlippo.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Smith with a €5 says BBC has the upper hand on Disney due to a BBC show called Bluey. They don't need any views or good reviews. That's why they can push the message.
When Sauron says, "What are these? Some sort of rings of power?" Sorry, I'm reading the comments. They're so fucking good. It is getting
that first one ain't gonna get beat though.
The best, but I do like the puts Sauron putting on an elf costume. Tee-hee. It's so good.
Zed with a 50 check says strong black leader in Acolyte actress played Anne Boleyn on the BBC. Are you proud of the British representation? Love you guys. Rings of Power sucks. Aww. Stunning and brave. The Acolyte, can't wait. Lots of money to be had. Andy Radart with a £50 says, "Hail, watch Doctor Shooty Who, and just thought, what the fuck have I just watched? Teletubbies, Glee in space. There aren't enough expletives to describe it." I know one thing, Andy. I know one thing. Sure as hell ain't Doctor Who. That's what I know.
Expletives, not expletives.
Expletives. It's expletives that is a valid pronunciation.
Maybe for a Schlippo.
I'm a Schlippo. God damn it. Don't you just hate it when you order two of the same thing by accident? Thundercats Ho has been a member for 21 months. Thank you. Bungles Twanger with $2 says, "Fudging Fruity Gatwa's numbers is so gay." That's what they're going to do. Ranben, but nobody's going to pay attention to that because people are just going to be bothered about the overnights. Ranben with a £5 says, "Francis Ford Coppola said,
Coppola?
I did that for you."
Oh.
Released a trailer for Megalopolis today. Looks interesting. Thoughts?
It looks interesting.
Do you think so? I saw the teaser, the one where Adam Driver Driver even dives. Mauler, I'm a little bit retarded.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
I'll watch the trailer later. We'll see. Hi. Hi. Nick AH with a, because I'm not saying that. Oh, dude, did you see the Instagram story I put up of the two women? And happy birthday to Nick Gurr in the chat. Happy birthday, and she just said it really quick, and then her eyes just went. When she realized
said that?
I got it on my Instagram timeline.
Who said it?
It kind of looked a little bit like Anita Sarkeesian. I don't think it was.
Oh, okay.
It sort of looked like her.
Oh, I've seen that one. I've been scrolling through the comments and I found the closest one to a positive one.
Okay.
Please be decent. That's all anyone ever asks for. And I had to look for a long time.
I was gonna say, but begging ain't gonna get you nowhere, I'm afraid.
No.
What's more dead, Doctor Who or Star Wars? Yes.
Oh, stop.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's fair to say Doctor Who. It's just that don't count out Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know,
I think Star Wars is pretty fucking dead.
Yeah. But pretty fucking dead ain't Doctor Who dead.
Did you hear that? I mean, I don't know how valid this is at all, but just hearing it going out there is just hilarious. They're now second guessing a Ray movie.
No way.
I think it's bullshit. I think they're going to go ahead.
They're releasing Ironheart and Agatha,
which has now got its 6th.
The lying bitch and the gay wardrobe.
Somebody said something which I think could be true, that it's going to end up being called "It Was Agatha All Along."
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's going to be Agatha. It's just going to be called Agatha, and then they're going to say it was Agatha all along.
I thought that was what they did change it to, but the Marvel Studios put up a card yesterday.
Yes,
that was Agatha, the Lying Witch, and the Great Wardrobe, and then immediately took it down. So who knows if it was something?
Why? Maybe because that title's garbage.
Probably. So Mahler, we got some Rings of Power co-op here. I'm searching through the comments. So y'all are joking about this, right? But it's exactly what Sauron did in the lore, except not exactly. Elves aren't really the smartest beings of Middle Earth.
Wow.
So it's the retarded argument again.
Oh, they're meant to be retarded.
You may as well throw it out, see what happens in it. When you've got nothing.
Give it a shot there, kiddo. Shut the fuck up.
By the way, the poll is 50-50.
What does that mean?
It means, I think that's a meh. That's a meh to me.
Sauron learned his disguise technique from Mrs. Doubtfire. Classic Tolkien.
Classic Tolkien. Zed with a 50 check says, I know story and characters are very weak in Stellar Blade. Excuse me? But damn, I had a lot of fun. Your thoughts so far? Also, how Brandon a wig killed me. I think the characters are fine. I think the characters are fine. And I think the story's been fine.
I don't know. Like I've done, I think 4 streams on it. The characters are very bleh. I'm not getting anything from it, you know. Like Eve is fine. You know the guy who helped you out so far, Adam? He's like hyper generic.
Yeah, and I think he's the weakest of the lot. I think he's the weakest of the lot.
The tech girl you find, I thought she was kind of annoying.
That's what do they call them, chat? She has a name. You know, the Japanese have a name for that type of character. It's not like an isekai. They have a name for that type of character, and she kind of fits that role. But I like her and Eve. I like her and Eve. I think I like Eve. I think he's pretty cool.
I am meh on the story part. I'm into the mechanics hardcore. I'm just like, slash.
Dude, Denethor, Boromir would not have been fooled by the wig.
Oh, could you imagine if they went up against anyone from fucking Fellowship, man? They're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Legolas would just stick an arrow in his head. Tish with a 5 says, "As are you excited for the smash hit video game, The Lord of Ring Gollum?" is finally getting its own film adaptation. I know I am. Lockballs. Very excited. Not.
Very excited. I like that. Nice touch there. I get it. I understood that reference.
Steezy says with a membership for 2 says, I hate that Doctor laughed at his friend getting jizzed on. And he's used to that sort of business, I think. He's used to that sort of thing. Legalize adulthood with a $100. Says RIP Doctor Who. 0 days of accountability. Screams for the bankers as he bayonets all these demons dressed in the skin suits of our popular culture. Doctor Who, dead. Star Wars, dead. Star Trek, dead. Halo, dead. P.S. Defeat Nurse Watt villains with a U-Haul. Easy. Yeah. That's all they had to do. Just drive a U-Haul up. Boom. Snorted. Thank you. And then they follow it up with gifting 20 memberships to the stream. Legalize that. Oh, you are way too fucking kind, mate. Thank you. Toxic masculinity with a 5 says, Hail, did you hear about the player that nuked Phil Spencer's camp in Fallout 76? He said it was a personal goal of his that's the least Phil deserves. Phil, for bollocks, has Phil Spencer got a camp in Fallout 76? Somebody's made it for him. But it's funny. That's a lot of nuts. Well, there's been a member for 14. Turbo Mama has been a member for 11. Thank you, the pair of you. Speaking of pairs, take me to Middle Earth with a $20. Says somehow the Rings of Power returned. Give me a break. And of course, they are releasing after House of the Dragon. So they hope people will move from that show once it's done because they can't compete at the same time. Amen. They can't. They must have been annihilated in the rating. They were annihilated in the ratings last time by House of the Dragon. They were absolutely annihilated.
Well, according to them, 1 bazillion people watched, and there was 1 quadrillion. Is that a number?
We rated our own show and everyone watched it.
According to us.
Yeah.
But then they lost 63% of their audience by the end of it.
Yes. Oh, well.
And House of the Dragon gained audience as time went on.
As good shows tend to do.
Yes.
Expect that rise to go into season 2. Mr. Subtle, don't expect a rise for Rings of Power season 2. Expect a drop.
Yeah.
Mr. Subtle with a £2 says space boybies is a slang term. Wait, space babies is a slang term used by pedos? Say that ain't so.
No.
I don't want to know.
No.
I don't want to know.
No.
But somebody sent me
I'm not saying no. I'm saying I don't want to know. I mean, like,
no, I know. And someone sent me something about Jinx Monsoon today, which look, I don't want to go into it in case it's just bullshit, but what it was looked dodgy as fuck. MJ UK 84 with a 5 Canadian says, Nurse what? That's hilarious joke you said last week, it was Mauler.
Mauler.
The joke you came up with. No one else, only you. You're so funny. Hi, Mauler. There you go.
Hello.
I mean,
hey, see, we've already been giving Mauler credit for that.
As has Priors.
You got fuck off, mate.
I'm not saying
Get your fucking ass on camera. Munchlack, fucking unbelievable.
I'm waiting.
Unbelievable.
Just throwing out accusations.
Yeah, just
it's I could have used that in a video.
I was gonna say something. It would have been funny. Also, it would have been savage. So I won't.
Oh, well, I'm old.
I'm gonna put it into private chat.
I'm waiting.
I'm doing it.
You didn't speak each word.
I was gonna put that. I was gonna say that.
Oh,
I can't.
absolutely not.
Moving on.
In jokes are cool. Munchlax has been a member for 19. What happens when you step on a butterfly? You turn into Hillary Clinton. Heyo. But why did she even turn in the first place? Because the TARDIS would be protecting her anyway. So she shouldn't have even changed in the first place.
It was a funny joke. Shut up.
But they actually just totally fucking went back on it in the next step.
Yeah. Hey, breaking news.
Yes.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Rings of Power Season 2 trailer has hit 100,000 dislikes. 100,000 dislikes.
It did. Wow.
38,000 likes.
No.
Yes, it has.
I don't want everyone to be reminded. This is like a long time after they removed us of the ability to see dislike. This is all with an extension that we're even able to know this.
Yes. I'm showing 38,000 likes, 101,000 dislikes. But that top comment is still what impresses me the most about this trailer. They haven't turned off the comment section.
Yes, I gotta like that.
That is the best comment. Rodney Powell with a 8-month said, "What's worse now, Doctor Who or Rings of Power?" Yes.
You saw the second one, right? Did you read the second comment?
Well, just read it.
Elves. Oh no, Halbrand is actually Sauron. Halbrand puts on wig and pointy ears.
Oh, yeah,
Elves. Where did he go? It must have been the wind.
I read that one out.
You did?
Sorry. I was not paying attention.
Oh, you know, you fucking had to go at me for fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dude.
Damn, I'm the only cool one left.
Never said I was cool.
Yeah. Joke's on you. I was never
Joke's
cool.
on you, dude.
Yeah.
I was never cool.
Serge Binder with a membership for 12. Did you guys see the Mega Lock trailer?
Yes.
Very
just
interesting visuals. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting visuals. We'll see. It's long, self-funded by Francis Ford Coppola. So he's out finding buyers right now. Be his last film.
Yeah, how old is he? 84?
Yeah. Fucking legend.
Daisy.
His wife just passed away. R.I.P.
Oh. Daisy Alvin Fred with the $5 says, went on a date with a girl that said she liked Disney Star Wars. I did not text her back. It's never going to work.
Yeah,
it's never going to work, dude.
It's never going to work.
No, never going to work. Take Me to Middle Earth with another 20 says, yes. Nothing ushers me into Middle Earth more than distorted electronic music. He's Sauron!
Oh my God.
At this point, just put jumper cables on Tolkien's grave. And his constant rolling over could be a source of renewable energy. Oh. Dude, I used to wake up in dread to watch those to do the review.
Oh.
I even jumped on a couple of early morning shows with you, didn't I?
You did. It's going to be a rough time. Well, you got June. Well, at least they have House of the Dragon, but then there'll be
Acolyte. Sorry. Acolyte. I thought Acolyte was June.
No, Acolyte is June.
Yeah.
And then you get a little break, and then you get Rings of Power. House of the Dragon will be the nice little oasis that we go to. So, and Rings of Power will be out on Thursday. So I'll be up all night doing videos. I'll be doing a live stream video, Friday Night Tights the next night. It'll be fun. I can't wait. I actually can't wait.
I'll just do the video. I'll do the videos I was doing last time. I'll just do what I was doing last time. watch it, break it down on StreamYard so that I can actually see the screen.
House of
Oh,
Power. Yes, I almost said House of Power. I did, chat.
Louis G with a $5 says, Mauler, the only writer I know that have destroyed his past work is the one from Percy Jackson's series with the new Disney show.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, destroying past work, like Gary suggested, Ridley Scott definitely counts. James Cameron's got a hand doing that. I just meant the very specific of redoing a scene and literally copying your own work and doing it badly. That's some of the most embarrassing shit.
I think that's pretty new, and that's bottom of the barrel stuff. Good point.
Cough Terminators, cough.
What? Oh,
Terminators?
Well, that's not redoing a scene, but going back and destroy James Cameron with the Dark Fate.
Yeah, again, not quite the same, right?
Not quite the same.
They go back and they're like, haha, I kill you before you even have your storyline because it's a new storyline. We're cool, la la la. And then they got decanonized.
But I'm talking about Genesis. It says
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Genesis. That's what happens in Genesis. They send Arnie back to shoot Arnie, and then she snipes Arnie, and then they kill the T-1000 with acid, and then they leave. For some fucking reason, a T-1000 went back into T1's timeline. And then they erased all the Terminators of the T1 timeline anyway and skipped T2 and then made a whole new future where John Connor was the Terminator. I do hate that movie. I just think I do hate Dark Fate more.
I never watched Dark Fate. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
It's fucking horrible.
Eric, just with a 50 Dennis says, question, would you want Mark Bonner to go from Big Finish to live action and reprise his role as the 11? And how would you portray him in the show? Anybody?
Wait, sorry, I was reading something.
I never watched Big Finish.
Mark,
I haven't watched Big Finish really either.
Big Finish?
Okay, moving on.
wait, but not from Big Finish. You mean the audio?
Mm-hmm.
To go from Big Finish to question, would you want Mark Bernard to go from Big Finish to the live action and reprise his role as the 11, and how would you portray him in the Matt Smith. No, I was just reading that Lily said that House of the Dragon dropping a trailer on the same day as the Rings of Power is the Kendrick and Drake beef for nerds. And like, that's pretty good.
That's really good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And it's a good one. That's a good meat. That's a good one. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yes. I can answer that one. Yes. It's like saying is is a hard turd better than a diarrhea, a shart.
Kuro Kenshi with a member for 39 says, is Fallout better than Nurse What? Yes. I think it's objectively better. Yes.
I would say yes. We are, choosing between pieces of shit. I'm just saying.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying Fallout's good because it's not. The story is absolute fucking garbage, as is most of the characters. But it's still better because it's, I think, better directed, better produced, better edited, better costumes, it's a lot better in a lot of ways. Solid Gold CEO with a £5 says, gay people love Eurovision. So where was the crossover? That's what I'm saying. Eurovision is a very flamboyant thing that everybody can watch. And they're always talking about inclusivity and all that kind of stuff on Eurovision. So, yes, to me, having Eurovision on would be a plus to get more people to watch Doctor Who leading into it. So I don't, but we all know it's bullshit. People didn't watch because it was a nice day. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Casey Skyfire 77 with a 10 says, so Doctor Who, no swap, please, is now Dr. TikTok twerking across the universe, scaring all aliens away. Maybe Davros isn't in a chair anymore, so he can use his legs to do a song and dance number.
Oh, and then Nurse Watt can beat him with twerking.
Yeah, death drop him and he explodes into confetti. Disaster Area of the 5 says, what the fuck? Russell T. Davies has done to Doctor Who as he did to Richard Gadd in Baby Reindeer. He's
familiar.
I didn't watch Baby Reindeer, but I just know he's fucked Doctor Who right up the ass. DJ Ryan with a membership for 10, thank you. Tracy Reeves with a membership for 14, thank you, Tracy. Tanaru with a 5 says, who would have thought we would live to see the TARDIS spit roasted by the Doctor and the show creator? When I saw the TARDIS, I just heard. Mark Wash here with a 5 says, any thoughts on FFC's Megalopolis? New trailer dropped last night. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think
that is the vibe. Cautious optimism.
Sure.
Yeah.
Zan, I'll watch it after this. Zan Zoltan with a 35-month membership says, hail stream. They had the chance to make a Beatles episode and they fucked it up. Yeah, because they're too white. Had the chance to retcon the Timeless Children and they push it further. People are done. R.I.P. Doctor Who. That is ultimately our big step away point, is the Timeless Children.
Well, let's be honest, dude. Like, even if they had retconned that, it would be a disaster still.
Sure, but at least it would be a disaster where the Doctor is the Doctor.
Gary having a moment.
He's reading the comment section.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm watching a meme. I'm looking at a meme that we cannot share. Just go to the right to bear memes. If you dare. You know the guy who was at the gas station that was fucking flooding everybody's feed. Yeah. So they got the guy who's always looking at the hotter chick meme with the girl like flashing her tits on that camera that I guess goes from New York to Dublin or whatever. Do you know about that? Like the portal. So it's a TV screen with a camera, and I think people in New York can see people.
Oh yeah, with it, yeah.
Some chick flashed her tits. It's a good meme. I don't want to describe it anymore because goddamn.
Right to bear memes, yeah.
Right to bear memes. That shit that was all over the timeline. I just noped out on Twitter last night. I did not need to see that.
I've just seen this. So, treated with a great assault, because I don't know how true all these details are. But the details of Megalopolis. Francis Ford Coppola would allegedly pull women to sit on his lap and tried to kiss extras during one scene to get them in the mood. It was rewritten 300 times over the years. Coppola would repeatedly sit in his trailer for hours smoking weed while the cast and crew waited for him. Crew members said it was like watching a train wreck unfold day after day, week after week, and knowing that everyone there had tried their hardest to help the train wreck be avoided. Most of VFX team was fired or quit halfway through filming, and reportedly ditched the volume filming for more traditional green screen because, quote, I don't want to make a Marvel movie. But at the end of the day, that's what he ended up shooting.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh, but who knows what we're getting? I don't know.
Oh, jeez. What has been going on with this thing? I'm seeing I'm seeing the back of a woman with her top up. I'm seeing a guy with his pants down.
With a gas pump.
With a gas pump up his ass?
Yes. You know, there's just some days it's like, I don't need Twitter.
Gary.
Did that remind you of something?
Yes. What was the name of the guy in Doctor Who? What did he call him? The at the beginning of the musician episode, the old man. What did he call the old man?
Oh, I can't remember.
Timothy Drake.
Oh. NASA must be shocked learning that they could send a rocket to the moon with baby Pew as fuel.
Pew?
Timothy Drake.
Tim Drake. The Robin that got recently turned to the gay in the comics after 30 years.
Oh, I did not make that connection. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Oh. Total coincidence, I'm sure.
Yeah, because it's just a total coincidence that Jinx Monsoon also seems to have a bit of a penchant for twinks. Twinks that look like 12-year-olds. Drake Timbershaft with a $10 says NASA must be shocked learning that they could send a rocket to the moon with baby poo as fuel.
There was a big cloud in space after that space station took off.
No.
A poopy poop.
Is that meant to be Sean? Sean or Sion? Sean? Sion
Eric Kelly.
Eric Kelly. Tim
Sion
Drake with a
Kelly.
$5 says, "Hail, gents. Keep up the good work. Have any of you seen the trailer Coppola released for Megalopolopolopodus? Thoughts if so?
Coppola, not copula.
Copula.
Coppola.
Copula as in copulation.
Well,
we've been through this many times already, mate. Dragon Master Outcast with a 200 New Zealand. My people.
your people.
My people.
My Kiwis.
My Kiwis. Fella Kiwi. First off, I just wanted to say thank you to all three for going through this trash so I don't have to. Second, which is the best? Crisis on Infinite Earths. Infinite Crisis. Fuck. Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths.
There is only one
Yeah.
crisis. There is only one crisis. And it's that. That is it. That's it.
Now it's Crisis on multiple.
Crisis to try and fix the crisis that we fixed when we fixed it all with Crisis on Infinite Earths. Because you fucked it up again. That's it. Solid Gold CEO with a £2 says, "Sorry, saw Rings of Power and it just happened." It did. Adrian Nazaruk with a 31-month membership. Thank you. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe with a 50 Swedish says, "How Schlurpo as have you seen the new Barad the Lego set coming out?" Hell yeah. 5,471
Did Sauron
pieces
make it with
of
a snap?
plastic crack. My wallet cries just thinking about it. Yeah, it releases 1st of June for Lego VIPs. Good boy. 400 UK pounds. $500 it's going for in America. MJ UK 84 with a membership for 22 says, "Rings of Power Season 2 Electric Boogaloo featuring the cast from a 1992 Dutch space film. I'd buy that for $1."
Dutch space film?
Sure. Yeah, you know the Dutch space.
Sure.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah.
You know this. You know.
You know it.
Lost for Words has been a member for 35. Thank you. Hernandez, a professional accounting, has been a member for 16. Thank you. Dark Hierophant with a 5 says, "Rings of Power casting feels like MMORPG custom characters instead of competent world building by fantasy literate filmmakers." I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Hernandez Professional Accounting with a 5 says, "So much money spent on trash. $1 billion. One
Yeah, it's a decent
billion. Nozaku Boy has been a member for 29. Says, "She is the beard." Oh, that's Disa.
I was just thinking the Rings of Power will help us. I have some we're getting like some fake lawn in the backyard and we need some tile some tile fell off of our pool. So I was like, probably help out with that, helped out with it. Game of Thrones bought me a gate at my old house. So hopefully,
I guess
hopefully
I
get
should
some backyard improvements.
I should say that this bathroom has been sponsored by Batwoman, MILF Manor, Rings of Power Season 1. I dipped after 2 episodes of Velma season. I was fucking really done with that.
The Marvels really helped out with some rain gutters. So thanks.
Is Velma getting a season 3? Is there anything? Because that came and fucking went. That season 2 didn't.
Oh, it's because the first 2 seasons were already commissioned, just like
no,
Halo TV show.
No. From what I heard, it was Disparu's videos reacting to it. That's why they got a season 2. So yeah, just
I was told we only help, Mauler. We only help.
We only help. That's how it works.
Yeah,
Mauler, I apologize.
Yeah, God,
I apologize.
This guy, can you believe him?
You're gonna get us 10 more seasons of MILF Manor because you're talking about it.
Yes,
but I'm up for that. Rings of Power, all the ratings are skyrocketing thanks to our coverage.
It's your fault the Marvels did 206 million.
Yep, your fault.
The Marvels would have done $0 if not for our coverage.
Yes. If it wasn't for our coverage.
Yes. Yeah. Nobody would have gone, but we went and that did 206 million now.
Terrible.
But we're actually secretly SJWs.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I got told. I got told that we're SJWs.
Okay.
Sure. John Sullivan has been a member for 8. Thank you, John. Anna Todd, Lord of Derps, with a $5. I'm hearing of my abilities this trailer, guys. Please stop. It hurts my feelings.
No.
I know the name for the $10.
Arg, another name.
Arg, how the name.
Dude, you just Chris Gord on us, dude.
Arg, another name.
English is hard.
Yeah, look, dude.
Especially for the English.
Hey, Gary, you try reading Super.
I do, but I'm not English.
Know.
Okay. English is my second and only language.
You fucking what, mate?
I got an excuse.
You're the schemer. You're the schemer. You're the one who directs everybody. You're the schemer. You're the puppet master. You're the puppet master that tells everyone what to do.
Can't even read a fucking super chat. Can't even read a fucking super chat.
I don't even know what I'm going to do in an hour.
Yeah. I don't know whether not to put sugar in my coffee or not. I don't know.
By the way, in the poll, the no's have it.
I know. The no's are 52%. 52-48. Nah.
Like, I don't know what to say, chat. Just, it's just like that, at that point, that's just getting you guys what you want by not doing it.
Yeah. Well, I ended the poll, so I got to go with the consensus.
I love democracy.
I love democracy. Oops. With a 10 says Nurse Watt has been unwatchable since Capaldi's second series. Capaldi was wonderful. He was an incredible doctor. He had some really ropey material to work with, and he elevated so much of the crap because he's Peter fucking Capaldi. But my God, season 10 was fucking hard. Scattered with a couple of great episodes here or there, but
mostly shit though.
It was that was a fucking hard
season. One's all of his seasons are mostly shit. He's got I'd say a handful of really good episodes and good performances within shit episodes. He tried his best. Wasn't his fault. Moffat had completely lost it. He had spread himself too thin with Sherlock, and he was prepping another series too. And I think a lot of the criticism got into Moffat's head. I think that did bother him because he was kind of on a roll, with season 5 is great, dude. I like season 6, but then he got all that sexism shit. Remember? They were writing articles. He was being accused of being sexist, and he just reacted. He overcompensated and overreacted to what was just bullshit internet comments. And I think it just stuck in his head.
Yeah, but Capaldi was my own personal favorite Doctor for New Who, because to me he just epitomized exactly who the Doctor was. But you ain't wrong, mate. I mean, Bill was has got to be one of the most useless companions in the history of Doctor Who.
Did you know she was a lesbian?
Yeah, she told me every fucking episode. Every fucking episode.
there was some reference to her being gay in every. She didn't say I am a lesbian every fucking episode, but she made some reference about her being gay.
Me going on a date with this girl. Yeah, I was on a date with a girl. Oh yeah, but I like girls.
I'm not into boys.
Yeah, yeah. It's something. Just some aside in every fucking episode.
Are they gonna have a problem with my kind here? And you know,
Veroni with a membership for 17. Thank you, Veroni. Hunter Silver with a membership for 9 says, "What about this? What about this trailer is supposed to excite me? It's the most generic of generic. It boggles the mind how they take, I imagine, Tolkien's work and make it boring because it's not his work. Because it's not his work.
The only question I hope this series answers is the Hobbit, Elven, and Dwarven genocide. Okay, like that.
Yes.
That clearly happens sometime towards the end of the Second Age.
Yes, where the mass extinction of black elves, black dwarves, black hobbits occurs. That's gonna be dark.
How is Peter Jackson and Andy Serkis going to create a Lord of the Rings that fits into the 20-year-old one today with the current rules that Amazon and Hollywood have in place? How?
It's not. They're not. It's not. It actually saddened me to hear that announcement. We know, that everything that needed to be said about Gollum has been said.
Yeah, his story's been told. You'd be just telling a tragic story again.
Yeah,
right?
they'll be telling the tragic story of the Lord of Ring Gollum.
Right. And they're going to piece together some background given in The Shadow of the Past, and then a paragraph from the Council of Elrond from Fellowship. And they're going to. And it's not like they're going to parts of Middle Earth that could be diverse that Tolkien accounted for.
But
right?
that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, Gary.
I understand that.
You know exactly. They don't want to do that. It's about taking over other. That's what it's about.
Oh, they're going to remake
people
them.
that deal with.
They're going to
people that
remake
are making
them.
revisionist history right now, mate. Revisionist history.
They're going to fucking remake them. They can't help themselves. Good luck with that. They're
going to remake Star Wars. They're going to remake Lord of the Rings. They're going to remake everything. It's because there's no fucking originality. None. Shark Dentures with a $2 says, her name is Stuffed Brawin. She doesn't even stuff a bra. Flat as a fucking pancake. I could do my ironing on her chest. I could fucking do my ironing. Bungles Twanger with a $2 says, Rings of Power Season 2 trailer is darker than Game of Thrones.
You mean like
physically darker?
Yeah, it was. It was.
They didn't want you to see the shit.
Well, House of the Dragon has the entire crew from Game of Thrones, right? The technical crew from Game of Thrones, a more competent showrunner who's actually run TV shows before.
Yeah.
And the writer of the books is there. Not writing the books, but fucking consulting on a series.
Okay, a Troubled Greens Library with a $5 says Amazon's version of Let It Go, Let It Go. Sauron is here, clicking his right. Chat, time is against us, so I'm going to cherry pick a couple of supers. If you haven't had your super chat read out today, I will be reading it out on Afternoon Tea with Az this Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time. Come hang out. We do chatsy poos and things like that, and we just have a talk, and it's your time and my time. So we go. Captain Redbeard with a 20 says, hello, question for the panel. If Sydney Sweeney played Wanda in WandaVision, would you forgive her? I'd forgive Sydney Sweeney for pretty much anything. Based on EFAP quiz show catch-up.
But like, well, I mean, what do you guys? I feel like Elizabeth Olsen's actually hotter than Sydney Sweeney.
She's hot. I don't know about hotter, but like that wouldn't affect me at all because Sydney Sweeney was in Madam Web and it was shit. And Anything But You, like she showed a lot of herself, and I didn't like that as much as other people did too. I like her. She's not going to automatically make a movie good. Movie's still got to be good. Sorry for a boring answer, but
no. Movie's got to be good. I think I think Sydney Sweeney would be actually a perfect fit for some comedy.
Yeah, I think she like comedy is her thing for sure.
I think that's where she would
carry
fit
on
really
movie, but you have to go back in time because if they made a carry on movie today, it would be awful.
Yeah,
I was thinking about carry on movies the other day, mate. It's really weird. Metal Slave with a $10 says, "You're Slurpo, the mustache bandit." Yes. J Mac with a 10 says, "These people are strip mining at this point." Yep, strip mining up fucking IP. Excuse me. Ara with a $20 says, "As if you want to see some early work on jiggle physics, check out Danger Girl on the PS1. The ass jiggle on Abby Chase is gloriously pushed the envelope on the PS1's capabilities. Man, I miss the days when that shit was normal." J. Scott Campbell, Danger Girl. And yes, I will. Panda23 with a 10 said, "What's funny is that Amazon wanted their own dragon show. They should have adapted the Cimmerillion properly. Could have had Glorung, Father of Dragons, or an airship battle against Ankalagon the Black."
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Samuel Aditan with a $10 says, "The Rings Apart Adventure Party looks like a bunch of diverse theater kids playing make-believe in the woods being their house." Yes. It looks amateurish as fuck. Amateurish as fuck. And we'll go with one more. Let's go with somebody who hasn't had a super read out today. Let's go with Leighton Holman with a 10. Says, "Love all your shows. I have always wanted to see a movie/TV show on the US invasion of Japan. Had they not surrendered, it would have been so hardcore as to make Saving Private Ryan look like a kid's show." I mean, that's the thing. Molly.
Hello.
Is there anything you'd like to plug before we go, sir?
Yeah, probably the plushies, isn't it? 'Cause they're about to go
Yeah,
away.
boy. Let me
Not
bring
that
it
long
back
now.
up.
The
Pinned.
beautiful Cully lads. Cuddly
Yes.
lads.
Cut. What did you just call me?
Cully? That sounds like an insult, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like you want to whack me over the head with a bat.
I do sometimes. But yes, look at the
fair enough.
plushies. They're beautiful. Look at grab them all right now. Remember, you get a discount for the collection.
Get
The
Molly
real
to
DVD set.
500%. Come on, let's get Molly to 500%. That's 1,000 plushies. Get me to 1,000%. That's 2,000 plushies. Get Gary. Cancel them.
What?
Hold on. Wait, what? 519 for Gary. 519 for X-Ray Girl.
Wow.
That's all right.
Still neck and neck.
Good.
It's good.
Good.
Yes.
So yes, it's the pinned link, and if you're watching this on replay, the link will be in the description box down below. There is only 3 days, 20 hours to go, and then that's it. That's it. The campaign is 100% closing, and that will never come back. That campaign.
Never
So
ever.
go, never ever. Go get your plushie. Go get your plushie.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone who already has. Really appreciate you. Got it. What do you got going on?
Oh, I'm going to be making a Rings of Power video. It's been a while. But yeah, going to be working on that. After I work out, maybe go pee. Maybe not that in order. Maybe pee while I work out. I don't care.
Sure.
And yeah, you should see it tomorrow. That's
Okey-dokey.
my day. That's my day.
Shout out Guy Incognito gifting 10. Got to give that a shout out. Thank you, sir. Guys, my bathroom is very nearly finished, either tomorrow or Friday. So I'm going to say from Monday onwards, things should be back to normal.
Go on. Cannibal the Dragon said, answer your emails. Was it about Cannibal the Dragon? Was it because I remember you asked me the question, is Cannibal going to show up in House of the Dragon? I don't think maybe in the background in this season. I can't say much more because I don't want to spoil it for Mahler.
Hello.
Sorry.
I do want a Robin Hood season 2. That would be funny as fuck.
Yeah, that ain't happening, but that would be
No.
kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun.
It would be fun. So things should get back to normal from Monday in terms of videos and streams, chat. So massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. I think we had over 9,000 at peak, about 9,200, 9,400, somewhere around there. So massive thank you. Everybody, mods. Thank you for giving out your free time. Everybody who super chatted, everybody who remembered, gifted memberships. Thank you for supporting the channel. We'll be back next week over on Gary's channel. Tomorrow, back here, 7:30 UK time, 1:30 Central time. Rip and the Silverback. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Blue Bull. Bye.